fuck. Every time. Every fucking time. You're gonna feel real bad for calling me late when I tell you why I'm late. You wanna know why I'm late, fucker? Huh? It hurt my hip getting on the floor to unplug my PlayStation. It was like, when I do anything using the HDMI capture card, such as Bloodborne on the PlayStation, I have to unplug the HDMI from my computer and then plug it into the HDMI capture card, and then when I switch back to my computer, I have to unplug it from the capture card and replug it into my computer. So I was on the floor, or I was getting on the floor to fucking fix the HDMI cord situation, and ouchie ow my hip. I'm too old for this shit. Talk to everyone. Who's everyone? Did everyone's room always have symbols like this? Did I never notice? I feel like there weren't always symbols. Yoshika's is a flower. Kurara's is a little diamond. What is Nozomi's? It's supposed to be a globe for like the earth? Kako and Ima have matching ones. So they're more like family crests. Presumably, considering that like the siblings have matching ones. That's so cute! Anyway. Blame Bloodborne as you should. I forgot why we were talking to everyone, guys. I think we were in a coma after, someone killed us? I don't know.
Huh?
Hey guys, what are you doing here? Listening to the calming sound of running water. And trying to make ourselves as comfortable as possible. Comfortable, huh? What about you? Oh, actually, I told them I was investigating Gaku's murder case. Oh, Gaku's murder, right. Oh, right, we just recruited this gang. Fuck, my glasses are all smudged. Hold on. I'm gonna be right back. Trust.
Huh? Hey! Huh.
I forgot to unmute the mic. Thank you, Zero. Anyway, as I was saying, pros of wearing glasses. I can see the screen now. Cons of wearing glasses. They get spotted, and I think the cat did it because I just cleaned them yesterday because they got oily and smudged, and then today I put them on and they had spots on them. Anyway, let's go reread the lines. What about you? Oh, actually, I told them I was investigating Gaku's murder case. Well, that's got nothing to do with us then, right? That Mariko kid was killed here between 1 and 4 a.m. on day 5. Both of us were at number 2 that day. Oh, just in case, number 2 was in second to last Defense Academy. Whole thing's too long to keep repeating, so I shortened it. We've also taken to calling this place number 1. Although its official name is the Last Defense Academy, shortening it to last sounded strange, so we settled on number 1 instead. Got it. Thanks for explaining. Hey, are you suspecting us? Of course not. Actually, it's not completely impossible for one of us from number 2 to have done it. What? Any of us could have used the school bus to travel to and from here overnight. Oh, now that you mention it. Bedtime is at 11 p.m. Someone could have set off at midnight after everyone else had fallen asleep. If they pushed the bus to its limits, it would have taken about 3 hours to get here. Putting their time of arrival at around 3 a.m. If they only took 30 minutes to finish the job, they could have left number 1 by 3:30 a.m. and returned to number 2 around 6:30 a.m. Also, yeah, I said trust, I'll return because I knew you guys would think I left you forever. And I didn't want you guys to think that about me. You know, I love you guys. I'll always come back. Oh, I always come back. I'm like Springtrap to you guys. You know, you guys might want me gone. And you guys might keep trying to burn me. Keep trying to make me, hold on. Make me die in a fire. But I'll always come back. Also, someone from number 2 coming here wouldn't have triggered the wall of fire's intruder alert. That's true. Wait, and you're telling me this is members of number 2 yourselves? Oh, sorry for shooting my mouth off like that. It's just, you know, the incident doesn't quite feel as real to me because I've never met the victim. Just in case, I asked them what they were doing between 11 p.m. on day 4 and 7 a.m. on day 5. As I expected, their answers were the same. I was sleeping like a log in my room. Me too. I would never silence a woman. Hashtag ally. Ally! Hello, Sukomo twins. What are you guys doing here? At my question, the 4 of them tensed up and looked at each other. Nothing in particular. We were just bored, that's all.
There are lots of things we can use to relieve our boredom here.
After hearing the reply, I informed them that I was investigating Gaku's murder case. They were taken aback.
What? Are you out of your mind?
Gaku was killed in the early morning on day 5. Almost 20 days have passed since then. Why now? Because you guys said you wouldn't trust me until I sniffed out the real culprit, remember? Does that mean you're suspicious of us? I didn't say that. It's actually much better if I can prove, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that we're all innocent. The more people we can confirm are innocent, the sooner we can prove that the killer had never been one of us to begin with, right? I see your point, but I'm afraid that will be difficult to accomplish. Why? Nobody from Group 1 has a verifiable ally. Alibi! Fuck! Alibi. Oh, Group 1 is in the original members of the LDA Special Defense Unit. Whereas Group 2 refers to the 5 members from second to last Defense Academy. Oh, wait, Sister Dearest, but you and I have ironclad alibis. Because we were sleeping together in the same room, that doesn't hold any water from an objective point of view. It is just as Hiroko said.
The testimony of a sibling doesn't count.
Miss Amamiya, you're distrustful of us too.
Who said that? You're jumping the gun here.
What if we looked at possible motives? Motives? Like, is there anyone among you who had something against Gaku? Takumi, are you really expecting someone to say yes to a question like that? Besides, as Mr. Ginzaki mentioned just now, Mr. Mariko was killed in the early morning on day 5. At that point, we'd only known each other for 4 days. Hardly enough time to develop a grudge deep enough to stab someone that many times over.
And that's the truth!
Yeah, I guess. That's why I believe there's no point in trying to solve this case by looking at motives. That murder was carried out by a lunatic. That's the only way for it to make any sense. Which means the prime suspect would be...
the craziest lunatic of us all! The man, the myth, the legend! Or the man, the myth, the meme himself! Takumi!
Hey!
Why me?
Huh?
Because Because you killed Mr. Aotsuki so easily, just like that. And without any proof. How many times do I have to explain? He betrayed us in another future, and that's why...
Would you say that to the police?
Would that even hold up in a court of law? I killed him to stop him from carrying out a crime in the future. Does that sound like a good defense to you? Same old argument that wasn't worth repeating, so I didn't bother continuing. I simply sighed deeply, shook my head, and left. Yuriko and Yugamu, what are you guys doing here? Nothing questionable. I just always feel calmer next to dead bodies. That is extremely questionable if you ask me. I do not know why, but I just found myself wanting to come here. Do normal people find themselves wanting to come to a morgue? It's a lot less questionable than coming to the morgue to feel calmer next to dead bodies. Even I can agree with that. Yugamu put his hand over his mouth and giggled. What about you? I told them I was investigating Gaku's murder case. I see. So you're here to re-examine the corpse. I doubt there's anything new to discover. Yeah, but it wouldn't hurt. With that, I started investigating Gaku's dead body again. I didn't make any new discoveries, just like Hiroko said. What was the cause of death? Hemorrhagic shock. How about the murder weapon? A foot-long blade. The shape of the wound seemed to indicate a kitchen knife of sorts. These two are like probably two of the most similar voices I do, and it's because I just kind of gave Yugamu the Hiroko voice after like Hiroko was dead last round, and they're like, hey, guess what? Time loop Hiroko's back, and I had to go, ah, fuck! Same with fucking Flame Baby and Eito. Once Flame Baby started talking, I was like, well, Eito's like dead, so I can just give him Eito's voice. With like the whispering, and they're like, hey, time loop, Eito will come back eventually, and I'm like, fuck, guess I'll cross that bridge when we get to it. We need to kill one of them every timeline is clearly the solution. You're so right. Have you found the knife? Not yet. Oh, wait a minute, why is Yugamu suddenly acting all detective-like? I'm just curious, don't mind me. Wait, if I was the time teller, I would fuck with people for fun. It would be so funny. Zero, do not fuck with them for fun. Let me see. You already told us the estimated time of death when we were at second to last Defense Academy. He'll Eito, then turn and look at Gaku. I know what you are. Yes, between 1 and 4 a.m. on day 5. Before you ask, I was sleeping in my room at that time. What about you, Yugamu? What? What were you doing between the night of day 4 and the morning of day 5? Is that relevant to the case? I'm just trying to cover all the bases, please. Needless to say, I was in my room at second to last Defense Academy during that period of time. Or perhaps I should say, I was in dreamland, for I was sleeping like the dead. Ah, right. Why do you ask? Because... Are you hesitating to say it out loud? Then I will do so on your behalf, because you are an assassin, Yugamu. Yes, that is certainly a reason to be suspicious. However, I am much chagrined. I do not revel in meaningless murder. Indiscriminate killing goes against my personal code. There is always the possibility that Gaku was someone special to you. Impossible. I've never met this Gaku when he was alive. Of course, I have no evidence to back that statement up. All I can do is plead for you to believe my words. I trust you. I didn't hesitate to answer because I had seen Yugumu and Gaku's relationship in the previous timeline. There was just no way they had met each other before this. His statement about not killing meaninglessly was quite possibly true as well. In the previous timeline, Yugumu never killed any of his allies, never showed any indication that he wanted to. Are you forgetting the serial killer route? I guess he never actually killed anyone because he's a fucking pussy, but he did want to. Your trust in me is heartening. He smiled a little as he said that. Well, guess I'm done here then. Thanks for listening to me. After thanking them, I turned around and left. I'll talk to Ava later. That's my problem with time travel stories. Like, no, little bro, we found out someone trying to kill us. You can't say it like that. Tsubasa I get, but what are you doing here, Takamaru? Cause she said she found something cool, duh! What is it?
There was a box of junk inside this garage. I rummaged through it and found this.
Are you gonna say that I'm wrong? You're not, but like you can't say it like that. What's that?
It's a voice changer. See that patch thing on the tip of the cable? Stick it to your throat and you can use it to freely change your voice to anything you like. You can make it go higher, lower, or smooth as butter. Also, if you have a sample voice recording that's long enough, you can make yourself talk with that voice too. Isn't it cool?
Sure, but what is it even doing here?
Oh, I wouldn't know.
Maybe whoever used this place last left it behind. Why is she just making these things? She can't be doing it. She didn't make it. She found it. She found it in a box of junk. Get it right.
Huh?
Who would that be? How the heck would I know?
What are you doing here, Takumi?
Oh, right. I told them why I was there. I don't believe her. Investigating Gaku's murder, huh?
I think you're looking in the wrong place. We don't have anything new to share.
We were all fast asleep in our rooms when he died. We couldn't have possibly seen or heard anything suspicious. Any personal guesses? Like, do you know if anyone had a grudge against Gaku? They turned and looked at each other.
Takumi!
Are you thinking one of us is the killer? No, that's not it.
I already told you! The culprit is an outsider who's already escaped outside the wall of fire after killing Gaku!
Yeah, that's what I think too. I don't want to be suspicious of anyone anymore. Ain't gonna make that mistake again. It's probably referring to the time when he suspected I was the killer. Okay, thanks for sharing your thoughts with me. After saying that, I turned to leave. Well, I want to use the voice changer. Anyway, time for two of my favorite girls. Not my two absolute favorites, that's Darumi and Nozomi, but like Kurara and Kyoshika are probably like 3rd and 4th. Maybe 3rd and 5th. Tsubasa's also pretty high. Kurara and Kyoshika, what are you two doing here?
So, this is where this Gaku person was killed?
It was weighing on our minds, and so we came. Just like I did with the holy what?
Everyone here is such a dimwit that it's highly likely they missed a vital piece of evidence or two.
Oh, so you're here for the same reason I am. Are you investigating the case as well, Sir Takumi? Yeah, do you want to help me out since you're already here? I want to re-examine the scene of the crime. We searched them together but found nothing of note.
Did you investigate this place immediately after the murder took place?
Yes, before we cleaned Gaku's blood off the floor, we didn't find any clues that would bring us close to the identity of the killer then either. I have to pause at like the sentence. How about the murder weapon? Despite our best efforts, we haven't found it yet. It's not in this classroom or anywhere else on school grounds.
What about the threatening note scribbled on the digital blackboard?
Was it erased? Yeah, it was making us uneasy, so...
That was a stupid thing to do!
We could have used the handwriting to pinpoint the killer. They weren't wrong. By the way, there's something I need to ask you. I asked them what they were doing between the night of day 4 and the morning of day 5.
Wait, are you suspicious of us?
Not really, it's just... I was sleeping in my room at second to last Defense Academy, of course.
As was I, in my own room, that is. I cannot believe we're on your list of suspects. Look at me, I am the very epitome of innocence. Hey, what's with that look?
I mean, have you seen yourself? More like the epitome of I've got something to hide.
You are talking about my mask, right? Are you telling me to take it off? No, absolutely not. This mask stays on no matter what anybody...
Right before she finished her sentence, Kyoshika snatched her mask away, revealing Kuraura's face. He held the mask up high before throwing it onto the ceiling catwalk. Kyoshika!
My mask is gone! My mask! Where did you hide it?
Kuraura kept looking around in a panic. It didn't seem like she noticed Kyoshika had thrown the mask away. That didn't really matter. What did matter was her exposed face. It's Kuraura.
What?
Oh, no, I was just thinking how you look the same in the other timeline, too.
Why would I look different? This is the face I was born with! I know what you're trying to say. This face is too cute to be natural, right? But I swear I never did anything to it! Who cares about that? Where's my mask? I feel naked without it. Don't look at me!
She's so pathetic. I love her so much. We love a cringe girl failure who puts on a mask and suddenly becomes like fucking tsundere bitch extraordinaire. I believe I just saw Sir Takemaru taking your mask somewhere.
That bonehead! Give my mask back to me, Takemaru!
She dashed out of the classroom, shrieking away. My, her actions are as adorable as her looks. We ought to let her run around like that for a while. Kyoshika, you've said a lot of lesbo things throughout this game, but like that is the most lesbo thing you've said so far. Kyoshika disappeared after saying that. Now alone in the classroom, I doubted I'd learn anything new by sticking around. I guess I should go too. Okay, and all that's left is Ava. My girl. She's not lobotomized yet. Takumi, you've regained consciousness. Yeah, though battling you was what caused me to faint in the first place. Sorry about that. You're actually apologizing to me? Why wouldn't I? You saved my life. I heard you were really standoffish to the others. That wasn't my intention. I merely said I wouldn't be sharing any information if Takumi wasn't here. It was pointless asking Ava for information about Gaku's murder case, so I asked her for information about the enemy instead. I'm here now. Tell me everything useful you know. Useful? Yeah, like the enemy's HQ location, invader types, number of troops, your war strategy. At that, Ava's face suddenly clouded over. I'm sorry, I'm feeling a little unwell. Feigning illness now. Give me a break. I'm not feigning, it's true. That wasn't what you promised. I came here alone like you asked, okay? Alone? Does it look like there's anyone else with me? No, that's not what I was wondering about. It's just, I never asked you to come alone. All I said is I would talk once Takumi was here. What do you mean? Whatever it is, I do not think I am able to talk. Please leave me for now. Ava was clearly feigning illness, but there's nothing I could do to make her talk. Her prison cell was locked. I won't be able to go inside without the key, and it's not like I can force her to spit out the information I wanted, even if I could.
Hey!
This is ridiculous! Hey, Takumi, don't be mean to her! I cursed and kicked a pebble as I left the courtyard. I finished talking with everyone. Sadly, I didn't manage to unearth anything new. Well, nobody in number 1 had an outlet. Danganronpa-ass music. Well, nobody in number 1 had an alibi. They didn't have a motive either. Nothing's changed about this. But the 5 new members from number 2. I realized any one of them could have been the culprit. They could have taken the school bus to and from 1 and 2 overnight. They could also enter without triggering the alarm. All this investigation had done was throw more names onto the suspect list. The murder weapon was still missing, and the killer left no trace at the scene of the crime. In short, there are 0 clues to go on. How do I even continue an investigation like this? I sighed and collapsed into bed. The day drew to a close, and night slowly took over.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Ray's carefree voice faded away into darkness, only to be slowly taken over by a cold silence. In that silence that I found myself heading to a certain place. Courtyard. Where Ava was being held. Went closer to her cage and stopped just in front of it. Takumi, is something wrong? You look very tired. I'm not. You're just imagining things. Well then, why are you here? When Shomo was bringing food to me, he told me about Gaku. He also shared a lot of other things with me. I'm aware of your current predicament. You mustn't lie to yourself, Takumi. What? The truth is, you think the killer's among the 12 of you, right? No, I don't. Please, you can be honest with me. I won't tell anyone. I'm the only one you can remove as a suspect, because I only arrived here 3 days ago. It's literally impossible for me to have killed Gaku. If I had managed to slip in somehow without triggering the alarm, I wouldn't have stopped at Gaku. In short, I am the only one in the school that you can trust right now. You've come here because deep inside, you know that too. Am I wrong? That's what someone who killed Gaku said. Right, seems a little suspicious of you, Ava. You're like isolating me from my friends. You may be right. The words spilled out of my mouth before I could stop myself. I couldn't even be sure if I'd meant what I said. You and I are the same, Takumi. I don't trust my allies either. Especially not Veshness. Why's that? That battle 3 days ago. She was supposed to send reinforcements for me. But they never came. She was using me as bait. Bait? She nodded and continued talking. She should have seen me being caught from where she was located. But she didn't do anything, because that was her plan all along. Wait a minute. I thought Veshness was dead. That is what everyone seems to believe. But is it really true? I am of the opinion she is still alive somewhere out there. Takumi, here's the straight truth. There's a bomb inside my body. The detonator is on a joint on my left hand pinky finger. Moving it in a particular motion triggers an explosion. Anyone standing within a 25-yard radius at the time will be blown to smithereens. Please relax. I don't intend on going through with it. If I did, I would have done it a long time ago. Anyway, Veshness ordered me to do this. If you get caught, blow yourself up in front of everyone in the Special Defense Unit. I was not to humiliate myself by becoming a prisoner of war. But you didn't do that. My orders were to detonate in front of everyone. I was to blow up every single member of the Special Defense Unit. I didn't detonate the bomb when you apprehended me because the other 4 members were on the rooftop. I get it now. That's why you wouldn't offer any intel until I came. But you came alone, which defeated the purpose of the request. You were all supposed to come together. That was Veshness's plan, huh? Yes, to allow you to capture me before detonating, taking out everyone in one fell swoop. That's why she didn't send reinforcements. Ava clenched her jaw and lowered her head, her eyes brimming with tears. Okay, I understand the situation better now. But why are you sharing this top secret plan with me? It's like a reverse baby from Sister Location if you think about it. How? Elaborate. I wasn't lying when I said I was feeling unwell this afternoon. It was bothering me that much. I had to choose between lying to you and eventually killing everyone here, or telling the truth and joining your side. The weight of that decision made me feel so ill. Like waiting for everyone to be there to do the thing instead of waiting till there's only one. Oh! I see. When she's like, then 5, then 3, then 2, then 4, then 1. But in the end, you decided to side with me. Yes, because I could never betray someone who saved my life. One more thing. Your eyes. When I look into them, I sense something familiar. Something familiar? Solitude. It dwells within you. Those lonely eyes were what drew my heart to you. Her words weighed heavily on me. It felt like something I was trying desperately to keep hidden had been forcefully exposed. Yet instead of panicking, I felt a strange sense of relief inside. I may have been unknowingly putting a barrier between myself and the others because of my suspicions. It truly felt like Ava was the only one I could open up to, because she was the only one I could say with absolute certainty didn't kill Gaku. By the way, aren't you going to ask me about our army? No, I'm not in the mood for that right now. I probably wouldn't remember anything anyway. Then may I ask for a favor? Go on. Please, return my mask to me. Your mask? The mask I was wearing on the battlefield. My people highly value our masks. We consider them as a part of us. Without it, I feel exposed. Fine, your mask, right? Yes, thank you so much. After leaving Ava, I went back to my room. I had mixed feelings about our conversation. Chaotic mix of slight relief, intense guilt, and great confusion.
Hey!
Ah! With a loud cry, I jumped into bed and resigned myself to a sleepless night ahead.
Get prepared. Be ready to get.
After waking up to the usual morning announcement, I walked out of my room, straight into Tsubasa.
Morning, Takumi! Heading to breakfast?
Yeah. Hey, can I ask you something?
What is it?
Do you know what happened to Ava's mask?
Ava's mask?
Yeah, that thing she was wearing on the battlefield before she revealed her true face.
Oh, that! It's being kept somewhere in the garage.
Great, thanks. I'll go grab it later. Immediately after saying that, the door to the stairwell flung open, and Kyoshika came charging over. She quickly ran over to us with a strange look on her face and said, Something disturbing has been discovered in the classroom on the first floor! Something
Disturbing?
You must come immediately. Everyone else is already on their way. I followed Tsubasa and Kyoshika to the classroom on the first floor, dashing inside upon arrival. What? No way.
Not again!
It was a repeat of day 4. Somebody had used red spray paint to write something on the digital blackboard again. The only difference was the content of the text. This time it said, I feel like it's a different font, like handwriting too. This time it said, "Let's play a killing game." Who found it first? 'Twas I! Upon discovering this foul scene, I immediately set off to inform everyone of it. What were you doing here in the first place? Ah, yes, well, I had wished to retrieve Lady Kurara's mask before breakfast.
Huh?
It had been left on the ceiling catwalk since you flung it there yesterday?
Kiyachika, you shall pay for this later!
Kurara was already wearing her mask. She must have retrieved it before the rest of us came running in. Who would write something like this? Isn't it obvious? It's the same bastard who wrote the last threat! Same one who killed Gaku! Are you sure? The handwriting seems a little different. That's what I was saying. My dear sister, sharp perception pierces through everything.
So someone else wrote this?
Who? Wait, could it be Ava? No, I don't think that's possible. When I delivered breakfast to her just now, her cage was properly locked. Who has the key? I do. It's the only copy in existence. Also, there's a special IC chip embedded inside that makes it impossible to duplicate.
We can think about the author later. I'm more curious what this killing game is supposed to refer to. Which part of killing game is so hard to understand? It's a game where you kill or be killed. It still doesn't make sense. Who plays? What are the rules? Where? How? When? Why?
Tsubasa could totally duplicate the key. She probably could. Suddenly, Shoma raised his voice. Everybody look! There's something on the teacher's desk! It's a black and white mirror. Oh no, it's a tape recorder. This looks like a tape recorder? I guess we should listen to it. I pressed play and an eerie sounding voice came out of the recorder.
The game has officially begun. Like the blackboard says, let's all play a killing game together. The name of this game is The Invader Hunt.
The message continued. Anyone willing to participate should gather in the leisure lounge at 7 p.m. I'm shocked you didn't get this route first, TBH. To be fair, is my, slasher route zombie ending really that, that was expected of me to get first, too. We didn't even know there was a zombie route, but that's the one I got first, and we were all like, yeah, that checks. All who refuse to join the game will be eliminated. That is all. At those eerie words, the voice stopped. Silence prevailed. We could have heard a pin drop. We were all frowning, although nobody said anything. The last note hadn't been a prank. Saray was destroyed and Gaku was murdered. This note could have been written by the same person. His last words especially kept echoing loudly in my mind. All who refuse to join the game will be eliminated. By the way, Kako, you mentioned something about the handwriting of this message being different from the last. Maybe the culprit deliberately changed it. We should keep that possibility in mind. Too soon to be jumping to conclusions about two different culprits when the MO's the same.
So Kaku's murder is on the move again?
Basically, this could be from the same person who killed Gaku. Hiroko saying, the whole, handwriting being changed thing is so funny. We know she wrote the first note. Bitch, I know you. So, we might be able to find their true identity by joining the game. That option came with major risks. The monster who destroyed Saray and slaughtered Gaku was behind it after all. Win the game despite the risks, or try to keep everyone as safe as possible. We had until 7 p.m. to decide what to do, but It didn't seem prudent to delay our decision until the last minute. I should be so ominous to be doing that shit knowing there's a time travel present, right? We had to stay united. All of us. For that to happen, I had to clearly express my opinion on the matter first, as team leader. Like, you lie about something, you notice the time traveler's staring at you for just a little too long. Whoever wrote it might have changed their handwriting. I don't know, it wasn't me. Takumi, just like... I thought long and hard about what to say, and then I made my decision. Going the invader hunt. In the words of my true hero, my mentor, my beloved.
It's time for a killing game!
I think I'm going to join the game.
Feeling determined, I voiced my intention to participate.
Ah.
Will you all join me in this invader hunt? Oh, no. Have you lost your mind, Mr. Sumino? Participating in a shady game like this would just make us all... would make us all just like Mr. Maruko, jumping into the fire and getting stabbed for it. We might end up getting slaughtered just like Gaku.
Huh?
I know it could be dangerous, but I think ignoring the invitation would be even more dangerous. We ought to accept, despite the risk. Hey, Takumi, let's think about this rationally. Who knows what kind of monster is behind this? Anything could happen if we join some insane game like this, man.
Hey!
I more than understand the risks of participating, but I still want to know. I want to know who killed Gaku. I want to know who put us in this situation. I thought things would be different without Eito secretly manipulating us, but apparently, I was wrong. Someone had destroyed Saray and killed Gaku, all in the space of one night. Gaku's death plunged us all into paranoia, and we haven't been able to come together since. Who could possibly be doing this? Everyone, please, I'm begging you, even if just this once. Go along with me. Please join the game with me. I bowed my head while shouting my pleas, trying to show them how serious I was. But I didn't get the reaction I was hoping for.
Sorry, Takumi. I can't. It smells like a trap to me.
I'm out too. There's something so vulgar about using a game to encourage murder. A group of strangers all killing each other without any love behind it. No better than a hedonistic orgy. I was really about to say he's comparing it to an orgy, and then he really did. It's that guy on the far left wearing a pumpkin head. Well, I know who you're talking about. I'm gonna wait until they say something. Huh? Did someone say orgy? That's Kurara. That's a tomato. She's great.
Oh, simmer down, you stupid perv!
I'm out too. The audience hates to see a team turn on each other like that. My life may be worthless, but if I die, I won't be able to see my dog Leo again. This is bad. This is really bad. At this rate, I'll be the only one playing. Leo Leclerc. Does Charles Leclerc have like a fucking dog or something? Is Shoma just fucking Charles Leclerc? I'm trying like too much to fucking overpronounce his name, I feel like. I'm gonna get made fun of. Yeah, named Leo. Damn, that's crazy. How do I convince everyone that this is the right move? What do I have to do? Before I could say anything more.
Are you kidding? Sign me up!
That's my favorite girl!
Huh? What? I'm gonna play the game! Obviously, I mean, duh! Yeah! Obviously, a killing game's about to go down either way! Finally, the god of killing games has smiled upon me and broken the chains binding me to this pitiful, tedious life! Yee-hoo! Yee-hoo! join. It's mandatory.
Yeah, right! I'm not fucking doing this! We can't start killing each other. We're here to fight the invaders. It'd be so funny if she gets her killing him and dies first in her sleep. No! She deserves better.
Excuse me? If you guys keep acting like such wusses, I won't get at my killing game. We need at least a double-digit player count or it's not gonna happen. And I need it to happen. I've been waiting for this my whole life.
I love Dotomi. Her energy is the best. She's my favorite. She's my absolute fucking favorite.
I'm so sick of this lame tower defense game. I want us to kill each other. Do it! 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 We're all gonna do it, right?
Darmy Vocifarius? What the fuck? Hold on. Vociferously urged everyone to play. But the more she insisted, the more it turned everyone off.
What utter foolishness! I'm not entertaining this nonsense anymore.
Disgusted, Kurara left the classroom. The others followed soon after. If you want to kill each other, do it by yourselves! I won't stand for this. Sister Dearest and I are going back to our rooms. I've always wanted to storm out in a dramatic huff like this. So cliche. In the end, the only ones left standing in the classroom were... I figured Hiriko would be in on this too.
Huh? What's wrong with them? Not playing? Like, defies the laws of nature?
Myself, Dotomi, and Hiriko. Hiriko, are you going to play the game too? I'm shocked. I didn't think you had any interest in something like this. Don't misunderstand me. I have no interest at all in the game itself. I just want to make sure.
Huh?
Make sure? Hiriko fell silent, refusing to elaborate. She does tend to be secretive. Well then, the three of us will meet in the Leisure Lounge tonight. Message said anyone willing to participate should gather in the Leisure Lounge at 7 p.m. Well, with so few participants, it's entirely possible the game will be cancelled.
No! My long-awaited killing game is slipping through my fingers!
Hiriko and I went back to our rooms, leaving Dotomi behind to wallow in despair. Invader hunt. I was lying in bed, contemplating this mysterious game that we were supposedly going to play. Why would whoever wrote the message invite us to join a game? What kind of game do they have planned? Or was the announcement itself a trap? I was racking my brain, unable to figure out any possible intention behind all of this, until suddenly... A visitor? Opened the door and came face to face with Dotomi.
Huh?
Dotomi, what's up? Hey, why aren't you saying anything? Dotomi continued to stand there, not speaking so much as a single word. 1 minute passed, then 2.
3 people isn't enough!
Finally, she spoke.
A killing game with only 3 people? That's not gonna work! The joy of a killing game is that there are a ton of participants and a lot of dying. 3 people do not a massacre make! I mean, forget Royale! That's not even enough of a battle to get excited about! Totally impossible! Like, way impossible!
She was muttering to herself, but I more or less understood her point. So you're saying there's not enough people to hold a proper killing game?
I've literally been saying that this whole time!
Hey!
Really? I didn't notice! Got the feeling this announcement only exasperated Dotomi's emotional instability. She's just like me for real.
Normies always do this. They're like so happy to do an athletic meet or a challenge or whatever, but if you suggest a killing game, they're all like, ew, no way!
That's probably because they don't want to die.
At this rate, I'm not going to get my killing game. Can't have that. If it gets canceled, it's so over. Kill. Oh. You have to help Takumi and tell him how important this is and convince him to play.
Are you kidding? There's no way they'd listen to me. Even just now, they barely paid attention to what I had to say.
It'll be fine. Just stand in their doorways and keep putting on that peer pressure. They'll cave eventually.
You mean like what you're doing to me now?
I might be dumb and useless, but even I can handle staging a sit-in. I mean, I did stick around my parents' house basically my entire life without ever running away, no matter how much my brother and my daddy yelled at me to leave. Though I guess that was mostly because I didn't have anywhere else to go.
What do I even say to that? Poor Takumi, he doesn't know how to comfort someone who's trauma dumping.
Okay, you'll be in charge of convincing Takemaru, Shoma, and the twins. Your job is to flip them to willing players before we're supposed to meet. You have to get them to play no matter what!
Daughter-me stormed away without giving me a chance to object. Man, why is she so pushy? But now that she's asked, I can't just do nothing. I don't want the game to get cancelled either, so I guess I should try to encourage everyone to join. I'm supposed to persuade Takemaru, Shoma, Ima, and Kako, huh? I hope nothing happens to Daughter-me. Me too! She's my favorite. Hey, if you guys want to encourage my love of Daughter-me, there's 2 Daughter-me plushies on the throne wish list. Please, 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 please. Of the 4, Takemaru seems most likely to hear me out. He looks like a hard ass, but at his core, he's genuine and kind. He might be willing to listen if he sees that I feel strongly about this. Okay, first one I'm going to try to convince is Takemaru. That settles that. Gotta think of a way to get him to join. Probably against it because he's wary of what might happen. His concerns are valid. The monster who slaughtered Gaku is behind us after all. I get why I'd want to avoid a confrontation, but... if we don't participate, we may never find out who's really behind all this. I can't let that happen. I want to catch whoever killed our friend, no matter what it takes. Gaku might have been a careless, sneaky goofball, but he was one of our own. He didn't deserve to die. I'll never forgive whoever killed him. I'm going to find them. And I know Takemaru feels the same. Maybe I should get him to remember how he felt when Gaku was murdered. How do I do that? How do I get Takemaru fired up again? How do you reignite the rage in someone's heart? No point in trying to figure this out on my own. I should ask around and see if anyone has any ideas. Oh, Shoma, where are you? Or did they finally bring back that one random minigame from that one time? I think they are. How to get Takemaru fired up, you ask? Takumi, you're asking the wrong person. My IQ is so low it's a negative number. I couldn't possibly know. Can you stop the self-deprecation for a second and really think about it? What gets him worked up? I'm sorry. I have no idea. I'm too scared to think about anything. The invader hunt is all I can think about. They want us to kill each other. Shoma is completely terrified. It's pointless trying to question him further.
How to get Takemaru fired up? Pro wrestling offs. When you're locked in tight and exchanging pure soul energy with another fighter, your heart will be on fire. Come and experience it for yourself, Takumi. I'll spar with you right now.
Sorry, Moko, but now's not a good...
Too much of a wuss to put your butt on the line and fight.
Well, yeah! Man, I picked the wrong person to ask. Moving right along. You wish to know how to reignite the fire in Takemaru's heart. I recommend giving him stickers. Stickers? A while back, I was messing around and put a cute character sticker on Takemaru's custom biker jacket. He was completely overcome with rage. The fuck do you think you're doing to my jacket?
That's the window to my soul! If you ever transition, you better damn well call me so I can kick your ass man to man! That's exactly what he screamed at me. If I were to describe his countenance that day, he looked like an angry temple spirit, or an active volcano. So indeed, a sticker will set him ablaze! I don't think it had anything to do with the sticker. I think he just got mad you messed with his clothes. That doesn't seem like it's gonna be useful, but I'll try to remember it anyway. Akumaru is very serious about his biker outfit. Noted. Yugumu, what are you doing here? I came to chat with that Eito Outsuki guy. I'm terribly intrigued by him. Chat? He's a dead body. Corpses are surprisingly articulate. You can learn so much by looking at them. I knew the moment I laid eyes on his body. He was a brilliant assassin in his own right. Oh, I would give anything to have met him while he was still alive. And when I saw Gaku's body, I had an idea. This should work. I'm sorry, Gaku. I'm going to have to move your sheet. I pulled down the sheet draped over Gaku's body and came face to face with his brutalized corpse. Then, I took off his jacket. It was splattered with blood and covered in countless holes. The criminal stabbed him over and over with a knife. Felt like I could feel Gaku's pain and agony just by touching his jacket. They won't get away with this. They're going to pay! Filled my heart with a sense of duty and conviction. If I show this to Takemaru, he'll remember how angry he was when Gaku was murdered. Narumi, what are you doing here?
Can't you tell? I'm pretending to be a corpse. Duh!
A corpse?
If we're going to play a killing game, then all of the useless nobodies like me are probably gonna die first. So I thought I'd better practice being dead. That way I'll be a cool corpse when the time comes.
I see. Good luck with that.
You should look at Gaku's body and practice too. He's the perfect example of how we're all going to end up.
Ava's locked inside. What should we do with her? Takumi, did you bring it? Bring what? My mask. You promised me yesterday. That's right. She asked me to give her mask back to her yesterday. Sorry, Ava. I just don't have time for that right now. No, I have been waiting so long. Takumi, are you going to break your promise to me? You're mocking me because you know I'm just a helpless prisoner. Calm down. I'll be sure to bring it when I'm done. Just wait a bit longer, please. You promise? You really will? If you don't, I'll break down crying. She incessantly confirmed again and again that I would actually bring it. That mask must be incredibly important to her. You know what? Can I go get it for her now? No, I cannot. This is the garage, right? Yeah, garage. Okay, I'll get it to her a different time. My eye is twitching.
How to get Takemaru fired up? Isn't he always fired up? I mean, is he ever cool or composed?
Don't you think he's been holding back a bit too much lately? Normally I'd expect him to be the first to jump at the opportunity to do this invader hunt.
I mean, even Takemaru has to hold back sometimes. I mean, how many of our friends have died so far?
One. I guess two if you're counting Eito, but he wasn't really a friend. Oh yeah, there we go.
Eito, Gaku, and... even Suray's just a heap of scrap now.
What are Suray's remains doing here?
I'm connecting with what's left of him to the PC in the war room to salvage whatever data I can.
Sorry, kid, even if all of you died, it'd still be 0 dead friends.
No, there's some of my friends.
She's my friend.
I figured if I can access his confidential information, I can learn how to fix the corpse recovery drones, and maybe I'll even be able to get some information on whoever destroyed him.
So you're basically doing an autopsy?
Yeah, I'm sure even Saray regrets that this happened to him so suddenly.
I feel like I need to make sure that his death means something, at the very least. I felt my chest clench as I stared at Suray's remains. I'll never forgive whoever did this to him. They have to pay. An incredible rage is corpsing throughout my body. Tsubasa, do you think I could borrow him? I guess so, but what for? I'm going to show him to Takemaru. The person who did this to Suray was more than likely the same person who murdered Gaku. Takemaru might remember his rage when he sees this. OMG, OMG, it's dinner. Thank you, Spooks. I have meatball sliders. Well, if it is the village idiot, right on cue. What is wrong with you?
What's your problem all of a sudden? Why are you so angry?
Obviously, because you're a complete and utter moron. You want to play some killing game? You're such an uneducated street rat, I could puke.
What's up here with Chicken Katsu? Fuck yeah, I have meatball slider, baby.
She's worried about you, Takumi. We were just talking, and we think you're not thinking rationally. Takumi, it's not too late. You can rethink this. I know you have your reasons, but playing such a dangerous game is madness. Even a sick necrophile like you should know a killing game is going too far. Try to rub out your papa brain cells together long enough to generate a spark and think about why you shouldn't value your freak fetishes over your own life.
She was being unnecessarily cruel. I feel like I'm messing up my words a lot. She was being unnecessarily cruel, but Kurara was worried about me in her own Kurara way. I appreciate the sentiment, but... Sorry, but I've made up my mind. I'd gladly accept the risk for the chance to confront Gaku's killer, and nothing would change my mind. Okay, these should be enough to convince him. Gaku's jacket and Suray's remains. Holding onto them tightly, I barged into Takemaru's room.
She was shrimply being unnecessarily krill.
Okay, that's pretty good. Alright, we're gonna go to just chatting, and I'm gonna eat my meatball sliders and talk to you guys. Hey guys, what's up? How's everyone doing on this fine Tuesday evening? Penis. Why would you say penis? This guy's up. It is. My grandma thought it was the funniest thing because if she ever asked me what was up, I'd say either the sky or the ceiling fan, and she just like, she thought it was so funny. She was like, ha 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 ha, you're right, Miha. Why are you dispensing justice? I love making bad jokes and dark jokes. Those are unrelated. Fair enough, fair enough. Bez. Why? Just why? I have so many answers to what's up that I'm not allowed to give because they aren't socially acceptable. Personally, my favorite answer right now is just the unemployment rate. Gas prices is also a good one. Gas prices is not a good answer. That one actually affects me. That's why it's a good answer. It's funny if it's making my life suck. What's up? Oh, you know, gas prices, the global temperature. Well, lucky for you, Corpez. I like dinner break. I just got back with mine. Hell yeah. What's for dinner, Zero? Just look at where my children are. I know what states away if I want to be sad. Aww. Barbecue, I got a burger, hot dog, salad, and baked potato. I hope there's like commas in between that. It's not a burger, hot dog, salad, because that sounds cursed. I hope it's burger, comma, hot dog, comma, salad, comma, and baked potato. We love Oxford comma in this house. Commas aren't real, I'll destroy you. Oh my goodness, Twizzy is here? Hi, Twizzy. You caught me during dinner break. My sister brought me dinner, and so I'm eating it, because normally it's a visual novel style game, so I'd have to be reading. Twizzy been lurking. Okay, yay, hi! Twizzy jump scare. Had to refresh him and add real quick. Oh, okay. Do you think a burger hot dog salad would be like a normal salad with burgers and hot dogs? Or do you think it'd be kind of like how a fruit salad is like a bunch of fruits together? Would you get like a bunch of different like hamburger toppings, hamburger like meat, and then like hot dog cubes and stuff and just like throw them in? Or is it just a salad with ground beef and hot dogs? These are the questions. You guys have my background music at least going. I can't hear my own background music, so I'm just eating a meatball slider in dead silence to me. And you guys also have my talking. It's just me talking to myself in like dead silence. Eating a meatball slider. Okay, ad should be over. So the question for everyone: would a burger hot dog salad be like a normal salad with like lettuce and stuff, but you add like ground beef, aka hamburger meat, and like chunks of hot dog into it? Or would you be going like fruit salad method, where like you just kind of call it a salad, anything's like mixed together? So it's like hamburger meat and hamburger toppings like onions and maybe a little bit of lettuce, tomato, etc., and then like hot dogs and like ketchup and mustard. Which one would be a better burger hot dog salad? Burger soup is soup with ground beef, so I think burger salad is just salad with ground beef. I've never heard of burger soup. You're making shit up, Zero. Burger soup is a popular indigenous Canada food. I can't, like... I feel like I can't say you're making shit up to that, but at the same time, it sounds made up. Butter lettuce? What the fuck is red butter lettuce? People just be making up foods. Bread's made with all the things you get from the food bank, I'm telling the truth. Huh. Delicious lettuce, that and arugula. I'm not a big fan of arugula. I'm a classic iceberg lettuce person. Shout out to the time at Disneyland. Me and Spooks like got 2 meals, and mine came with an arugula salad, and Spooks came with like yogurt and like assorted fruits. And each of us hated each other's like little healthy side dish, so we just traded. And I got yummy yogurt and fruits, and Spooks got to enjoy a salad. So you like no flavor lettuce? Correct. Correct, I do. My family thinks I'm weird because I like the really white lettuce, like iceberg lettuce. I want no flavor. I want that shit to be the least amount of green as possible. I'm gonna go make burgers because I'm making sliders for me and kiddo. Have fun, Twizzy. Make some yummy burgers. And I finished my food. So we can go back to game. Whoa, Takumi! Where's your manners? Can't just let yourself in! Takemaru, sorry to spring this on you, but I have something I want to show you.
Huh.
What is this? It's all fucked up and full of holes! Real dirty, too, covered in dark stains. That's Gaku's jacket. He was wearing it when he was killed. When he was killed?
Huh?
I mean, these stains are his blood? You asshole! Why would you show me this? Yeah, I know. Nobody wants to see this, but we can't hide from it. It's got all these holes in it, see? He was stabbed with a knife over and over brutally. He's mansplaining Gaku's murder. That motherfucker stabbed him this many times? God damn it! Gaku must have been in so much pain! Takemaru's eyes were bloodshot as he stared at the holes in Gaku's clothes. He was shaking with fury. Here's where I get him once and for all. This is what's left of Sarai. The person who did this was more than likely the same person who murdered Gaku. He might have been a machine, but I know he suffered. He was torn to shreds.
Huh?
Takumi! What the hell are you trying to do here? I know I owe you one, but I won't hesitate to fuck you up if you just try to mess with the bodies of all our dead friends! No, that's not it. I just wanted to ask you. I looked Takemaru dead in the eye. It's very likely that whoever is inviting us to play this game is the very same person who killed Sarai and Gaku. The killer who did this to our friends is throwing down a challenge! I moved closer to Takemaru. Takemaru, listen to me. Are you sure you want to run away from this game? If you back down now, you may never get another shot at catching whoever did this! I can't let them get away with this! I'm gonna kill them with my bare hands! That ain't enough of a reason to play this game. What happens to Gaku happens to all of us, then it's all pointless! Crap, he's still not angry enough. I want to get Takemaru to join. He's still on the fence after all of this. I'm just going to have to make him even madder! Hey guys, it's the persuasion minigame we haven't used in forever. Literally since like episode 3 of this fucking series.
I won't let Gaku's killer get away with it. I will get payback, but this ain't the time for that. Whatever this invader hunt shit is, it's obviously a trap. We got no clue what's waiting for us in the leisure lounge. We can't just take up a challenge from a killer.
That biker jacket's just for Takemaru or Takumi
So,
voiced
that
it.
biker jacket of yours is just for show, huh?
Is this literally the second time it's happened? I mean, like, as far as, like, kind of en route, because, like, we did it 3 times in the like, in Route 0. We had to do it to Tsubasa, we had to do it to Gaku, and then we had to do it for Kako. But, like, reverse Kako. And so now this is, like, the 4th character we're doing it on, but, like, the 2nd time it's appeared in a route. Huh? What the fuck did you just say to me? What are you, deaf? I said a coward like you shouldn't be wearing a jacket like that. Bastard! You ain't gonna get away with talking about my jacket like that! She reflects my whole soul! Just like Kyoshika said, Takumaru gets upset when you insult his jacket. Before the prologue, all counts as one incident. Okay.
Hi, Ghost. Thank you for petting the witch. Oh, my hat.
He's lost his cool. Now's my chance. I'm going to make him see it my way. Oh, okay. We said one thing.
Takumaru, you don't deserve to wear that jacket.
The fuck, man? I ain't called the strongest gang boss that's ever lived for nothing.
You? A gang boss? You don't seem like much of a boss to me at all.
What?
Think about it. You're literally cowering, even though the person who killed your friend is throwing down the gauntlet.
Had a player rage quit D&D over bad rolls and awkwardly existing here. Oof. Awkward.
I didn't know a gang boss could be such a fair-weather friend and still get any respect.
Takumaru's face looked nothing short of demonic as he glared at me, but he didn't argue back. Must have hit him where it hurt. He's at a loss for words.
Takumaru,
I bumped my fist against his chest, near his heart.
if you want to show me how a real boss acts, fight with me. Join me. Please. Join the game with me.
That was too easy.
Persuasion complete.
Sure, if you're just gonna bust my balls like that, I guess I can't back down. Fine, I'll do it. I'll join this fucking invader hunt or whatever it is and kill the bastard behind all this shit. My hard work had paid off. Takumaru finally agreed to join. But I didn't have time to stick around and celebrate. I quickly left Takumaru's room and set off to persuade the others. Once I'd won over someone as influential as Takumaru, persuading the others went smoothly. Oh, that's it?
Huh? Takumaru said he'd join.
If you got someone as cautious as Mr. Yakushiji to follow, then I guess the game can't be all that dangerous. Oh, everyone's going to join, and I guess I should too. Having successfully won over Ima, Kako, and Shoma, I'd met the quota Darumi forced on me. We only had to do one minigame, and then that's it? Lame! And then, night finally came. I arrived at the leisure lounge just before 7 p.m. and found that all the other Special Defense Unit members were already there.
Huh?
We've got quite a group here. Did everyone decide to join the game?
Hmm.
Honestly, I never wanted to come, but Darumi rang my doorbell at least 10,000 times.
They do need more goofy minigames. I miss the, like, running from the zombie minigames from the slasher route.
She was so persistent, I just gave in.
I was eating a snack in the cafeteria when suddenly Lady Darumi snatched my holy Jumanji sword. I pursued the scoundrel in an attempt to retrieve her, when suddenly I found that I'd been lured here. Oh, the holy Jumanji sword is safe and sound, if you are concerned. You could say this was a real steel. Ha ha ha! God, I love her.
Kiyoshika, give that blade of yours to me immediately. I'm going to snap it in half, along with your entire spinal column.
Why would you say something so frightening? Wait, what? Lady Kurara, you've come too? We were worried when you disappeared so suddenly, so we came here looking for you.
Kiyoshika, if you worry us like that again, I'll drop a heel right on the crown of your head to teach you a lesson.
Oh, for the love of murder. Did I say the whole line? Yeah. Looks like we've all been tricked into coming here. Darumi seems to have used some pretty underhanded tricks to get everyone to come.
What a score! With this many people killing each other is gonna be so much fun! Alright, it's almost time for the game to start! Who's gonna die first? Maybe me? I sure hope so. Everybody, please kill me! Make sure to bring all of your infusers too! We're all set for the great slaughter to begin!
She's so... Wrong voice.
She's so prepared, it's scaring me!
Kumi seems thrilled at the idea of us killing each other, but I don't plan on hurting any of my friends. I'm not going to let anyone else die. That's why I wanted to do this. It's almost time. What kind of person do you think is running the game? I'm kind of excited to see who the bad guy is. Time passed. And finally, it was 7 p.m., but... Fuck's sake! Nothing's happening! Nobody came. Nothing happened. The leisure lounge was as quiet and peaceful as ever. Maybe the mastermind gave up after they saw a disgusting insect like me was joining.
Or maybe that whole message was just a prank?
Honestly, as anticlimactic as that would be, a safe conclusion like that might be for the best. Look, it's getting late! I'm out of here! No sooner than Takemono said those words, it happened. I hope it's Monokuma. That sounds like bees. Suddenly, an ominous sound came from out of nowhere.
What is that sound?
It best not be that fuck-ass bear. I love that fuck-ass bear! He's my hero! You fool, it's time for the bees. It's awful. My ears hurt. The hell? Someone revving a bike engine?
No way! I've never heard an engine make a noise this horrible! Just listening to it is making me...
The unidentified sound grew louder and louder. Where's it coming from? We looked around for the source of the sound. That's when we happened to look up at the ceiling.
Huh?
Oh god, it's the diver suit from the slasher route. And he has giant bees. Huh? Only to be greeted by an unbelievable sight.
Bees? The hell? They're flying around with a bunch of big-ass bees?
No, I'm so funny. Don't strangle me, ghost.
Is that a spacesuit? Wait, no. A diving suit?
A bee parachute? I've never seen such a hideous mode of transport.
Eek! I hate bugs! Someone get me some bug spray stat!
The individual in the spacesuit gradually lowered their altitude. They'd landed in the leisure lounge. You look fucking ridiculous! Take that helmet off and show us your face!
Is this some Wrestling Federation's mass fighter? Love the costume, but you gotta lose the bees!
We need to take this seriously. They might be with the invaders. What if it's a commander? Takumi, did you see a commander like this during your first 100 days? No, I never saw anyone like this. We never faced a commander who controlled bees, especially not one in a spacesuit. Tsubasa just said it's a diving suit, man. Come on. Hey, who are you? It's only polite to introduce yourself. Speak up, asshole! The mysterious person examined our faces without answering. Then they nodded, seemingly satisfied.
So good to see so many of you. With so many participants, this killing game is sure to reach a screaming climax. The more lives
That's what he said.
lose, the more spectacular the battle.
Their voice sounded unnatural. Perhaps they were filtering it through a voice changer. Their face was obscured by their mask too, so there was no guessing their age or gender. Well done for deciding to join my game, Special Defense Unit maggots. I commend your small act of bravery. They commend us?
Kyoshika, they're definitely being sarcastic! Or trying to provoke us!
We're so terribly honored. But who exactly are you? What are you doing at this school?
I'm here to play my game with you. Of course, I'm the sponsor of the Invader Hunt. You may call me Sponsor. Treat the title with the respect it deserves.
Sponsor. So this is the person who invited us to play this game. Which means...
Time is precious. I wish to start the game quickly. First, we'll hold the opening ceremony.
Let me ask you one thing first! I yelled over the sponsor, interrupting them mid-sentence. Are you the one who murdered our friend, Gaku Maruko? Strange threat was written on the blackboard the day before Gaku's murder. It perfectly matches this order of events. Otherwise, it was only natural to assume this was the person behind Gaku's death.
Does it really matter who I have or haven't killed? After all, every last one of you will die in this game.
Don't dodge the question! I'm asking if you killed Gaku. Yes or no?
Yes and no. There's no other way for me to answer.
I told you not to dodge the...
Takumi, read the room!
Huh? A sharp voice pierced my eardrums and caused me to cover my ears. Dotomi?
I've been waiting for this day my entire life! I prayed to the god of killing games every night! Begged to be released from the pointlessness of my life! Begged for me, my parents, my brother, my teachers, to all die in gratuitous, gory styles! My dream is finally about to come true! I'm going to get the killing game I've always wanted! Don't ruin this for me! Don't you dare ruin my dream!
I was taken aback by the desperation in her voice.
Aren't you a strange one? Are you that excited for my game?
Like you don't even know! Tell me all the messed up rules you have to follow!
It motivates me to hear you have such high expectations. Now allow me to explain the rules.
No, thank you. Not interested. Kurara interrupted and stepped forward. I have no intention of playing your game. I refuse to even recognize it. You want us to kill each other? I'd never approve such a vile game.
Don't be so rash, Tomato Head. That vileness is what will make this game interesting. You might enjoy it more than you expect if you just give it a try. It's not often that you get the opportunity to unleash your primal urges and kill your fellow man.
I don't know if I can keep up the sponsor voice I'm doing. I might have to do a different voice. I told you, I'm not playing. I am the scion of the U Suzuki family, the pinnacle of U Suzuki, of all Suzukis. It is time for me to trample on the ignorant masses from up on high, but there's no way in hell I'm allowing someone to try and kill me as if we're equals. Unsponsored content.
So you refuse to participate?
That goes for at least half of us. There's only the few mental patients here that want to play your deranged game.
Takumi, she just called you a mental patient.
She means you too!
All who refuse to join the game will be eliminated. I believe I made that very clear.
I believe you did. Kurara glanced down for just a moment. So go ahead and try! All of a sudden, she was ready to fight. Pull your filthy eyeballs out of your socket and watch closely. Behold the U Suzuki family boxing technique. I'm going to beat you in your ugly costume until you're so swollen it'll look like you stuck your head in your stupid bee's hive. Kurara assumed a boxing stance and steadily approached the sponsor. Wait, Kurara, don't try to fight them alone. I can handle this by myself. I don't sense any fighting spirit in this pathetic worm. They have the quintessential pauper aura. All talk and no action. One punch will do it. Ignoring our warnings, Kurara continued to close the distance between the sponsor and herself. Hope you like the taste of noble fist! I'm going to crash out. Why are you going to crash out? What? As if she died. She's gonna die and then you're gonna crash out at her death, aren't you? Because Because you love her or something? I don't know. Kurara was about to unleash her deadly uppercut when it happened. Kurara! That's a girl, her head, and yes. Kurara's gonna die and we're gonna be stuck without her for many roots. Yeah, that is gonna be sad. The bees that had been hovering near the ceiling descended with a terrible cacophony of beating wings. And then... At least she's gonna die cutely. They instantly grabbed Kurara and whisked her high up into the sky.
Put me down! Put me down this instant! These horrible things are so creepy!
Kurara squirmed frantically, but they held on to her tight, refusing to let go.
Kurara Suzuki, I sentence you to being suspended mid-air.
He's putting her in air jail, guys.
What a sight, don't you think? As they say, smoke and fools rise to great heights.
Yeah, her head is a green tomato, it's her mask.
You can writhe and suffer for now. I'll ease your pain when the time is right.
Lady Kurara! Give me back my Lady Kurara, you vile insect!
Kurara, what do we do? How do we get her back? She's so high up, even my mid-air attacks wouldn't reach her. You ain't no air fighter, Mac.
What do we do now? How can we save Kurara when she's still the way up there? Kako's sniper rifle might be able to reach, but... This Kako has never used her Hemoanima before! Air jailing her is so funny, TBH, right? Didn't even kill her, just stuck her in air jail. Right now, there's no way for us to attack the bees up near the ceiling. In that case... we'll just have to attack the person controlling them. Ah! Suddenly, I found myself running at full tilt, making a beeline for the sponsor. A beeline. I'm not going to lose anybody else! I let that determination take away my fear and carry me forward. I plunged my infuser into my chest as I ran. Give back!
Kurara!
I screamed as loud as my voice would let me and swung my sword down on the sponsor. I felt it connect. My blade was going to split them in two. I was so sure it would, and yet... Haha, that tickles. Is that all you've got, Takumi Sumino? How? The sponsor was completely unharmed. It's simple. Your power isn't enough to inflict even the slightest scratch on me. No, this has to be some sort of mistake.
What?
This has to be some kind of cheap trick! Then try again. I won't stop you. You've got some balls, beef fucker! I thought it was bee fucker. I thought he was like calling him a beef fucker, but like there's only one F, so it's just bee fucker. Let's see how long you keep up this tough guy act, huh?
I'm joining the fray, Takumi! Combined our power level is like 2 million! We can get them, guys! We need to save Kurara as soon as possible!
Everybody! Even if we can't take the sponsor on alone, we can if we all attack together! Brace yourself, asshole! Our breaths synchronizing, we all leapt at the sponsor.
Take that!
You blackguard!
You're finished!
I'm gonna be like, why is there a skull? Is that just the front of Takemaru's motorcycle? Takemaru, Nozomi, Kyoshika, and I unleashed everything we had on the sponsor. What about Moko? You didn't mention Moko. Ah! We punched, we kicked, we sliced, we pummeled. We tried every attack possible. The ominous floating skull that goes unmentioned. We used every last ounce of our strength until we had no energy or hemoanima to spare. However, It tickles.
Why? Why don't our attacks do anything?
Are you immortal or some goddamn thing?
You have the endurance of a wrestler to withstand my body slam.
No matter how much we attacked, our opponent didn't even flinch. It was far beyond a matter of strength or endurance. They were literally invincible.
We can't give up. We must save Lady Kurara. My fellow warriors, just one coordinated attack and...
Enough of this sideshow. The opening ceremony will conclude with Kurara Usuzuki's death. There was a cruelty in the sponsor's voice as they pointed to Kurara, still hanging in the air.
Kurara? Please, help!
As sad as this also feels like the kind of audio that you can't, like, let your mom walk in on you, like, playing this part of the game, you know? Don't say that. Sorry. Her body was rapidly turning black. Was the swarm of bees draining her cryptoglobin?
Lady Kurara!
Once they'd sucked everything out of Kurara, the bees dropped her dried up husk on the floor.
No! Kurara! Kurara! No, this can't be happening. Lady Kurara can't be dead. Don't give up yet. Let's take her to the revival-matic.
There's no blood. Nozomi, Moko, and Kyoshika lifted up
7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you.
Thank you, Pokemon lover. Nozomi, Moko, and Kyoshika lifted up Kurara's corpse and left the leisure lounge, but... How pointless. How can a body be revived? There isn't a drop of cryptoglobin left in it. How pitiful that she would die before the game even began. She's ruined my schedule. I suppose I'll simply have to postpone the start of the game until tomorrow morning. Return here as soon as you're awake tomorrow. And might I remind you, there's no point trying to escape. You know now what happens if you refuse to play. There was nothing we could say. We'd be killed instantly if we tried to resist. Never had any message come through so clearly.
Bummer! Kurara got the opening death scene. Must be nice. She died with so much drama. But it should have happened to me. Well, whatever. The game starts tomorrow, so I'll have plenty of chances to have a nice, gory demise. I wonder how everyone else is gonna die. Who's gonna kill me? There's like so much to look forward to.
Darumi's eerie yet strangely innocent cackle rang out across the silent leisure lounge.
Oh!
I feel like it hasn't asked me to save my progress in a really long time.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine. Get ready, prepare, be ready to give.
Sorry, you're not Monokuma? I don't want to hear it. It's morning. I barely slept last night. Woke up over and over again, seeing Kurara's face when she died in my nightmares. They won't get away after killing my friends so horribly. If I could, I'd kill them right now. But right now we're too weak. We can't beat them. One poor attempt to revolt and we'd just be massacred. For now we just have to obey. We just have to play the game. He wanted us to come back to the leisure lounge when we woke up. I hurried off to the leisure lounge. On my way to the leisure lounge, I came across Nozomi and Moko in the hall. Nozomi, are you okay? You're so pale.
I couldn't sleep last night. I just can't believe it. Kurara, she's gone.
Kurara, I didn't know what to say. What could I do for her after she lost a close friend? It is kind of our fault, Takumi. We did tell everyone to join the killing game.
We buried her. Make sure you say goodbye to her later today. Okay, Takumi?
Yeah, I promise I will.
They're not gonna get away with killing Kurara. I'll do whatever it takes to avenge her. But now's not the time. They're a bit too strong for us right now. We're all gonna play this game for a little while and wait for our chance. For now, we just have to push all the grief down and grit our teeth. Knowing how to bide your time is an important part of fighting. Nozomi was barely able to hold steady on her own 2 feet. Moko looked after her as they walked to the leisure lounge. I made a vow to myself as I watched Nozomi walk away. No matter how this game turns out, protect Nozomi to the end. No, not just Nozomi. I won't let anyone else die. I came back here to protect them and grab hold of a future where we can find happiness. Honestly, dude, I just restarted already. At last, I present to you the rules of the invader hunt. Once we were all in the leisure lounge, the sponsor began to explain the rules without any preamble. The rules are exceedingly simple. All you have to do is hunt the creatures known as invaders. You will gain points for every invader hunted, which will be tallied.
And reflected in the live rankings.
The names of everyone in the room were shown on a screen being held up by 2 bees.
1 round lasts 10 days. The person ranked last at midnight on the 10th day will be executed. Their cryptoglobin drained by my bees.
Oh, this is boring. No class trial? Lame! Executed. Kurara's death was proof that this was no bluff. They could easily kill us all. Honestly, leaderboard and instant gratification is the easiest way to make me want to kill people. Zero, no! In short, we need to try and kill as many invaders as possible.
I'm glad we don't actually have to kill each other or anything. I mean, not glad, but... if we're just hunting invaders, then we just keep fighting defensive battles, right?
That's the same shit we were doing anyway! Not at all. What you were doing was merely defending your base. As soon as my workplace set up a leaderboard, my productivity jumped like 50%. Nah, my workplace, my last job, gave us like a leaderboard because they wanted us to do more, and literally no one did more. We all kept up the same amount of work because we were like, we're not letting them pit us against each other. We all just kind of all fucking hated upper management anyway. And so we were like, we're not letting them pit each other against each other to like meet some fucking goals or like high number. Which was good, because I was the least productive person there. They would have screwed me over. My ass would have been fired. Hunting and defending are entirely different. To hunt, you must go out. The playing field is the space outside the school. You will not receive points for any invaders killed at the school, no matter how many. I love solidarity, but I also love number get bigger. Wow, Zero wanted me to get fired. Zero hates me. I can't believe it. We can't get points anywhere in the area shaded red. That's anywhere within school grounds. That means if we want points, we'll have to go hunt down invaders wandering outside. So we're being forced to fight outside of the ring, then. It's too much for a shut-in like me to be forced outside like this. But what happens if the invaders attack the school while we're all out there? If a commander strikes and the place is empty, it's the end of the line. All you need to do is engage them before they infiltrate the school grounds.
They say that a good offense is the best defense after all.
Oh. Then we can't stray too far from the school.
If we're not careful about how many battles we fight out there, we'll end up disqualified for going out of the ring.
We need to hunt in a place where we can quickly return to the school if something happens.
And how are you gonna track how many invaders we hunt down up there?
You're not counting on an honor system, right? Someone, me, would definitely end up lying about the numbers.
These bees will count your points. Whenever you kill invaders, they will count the points and report them to me.
In other words, these bees will be monitoring our actions while we're playing this game. Can you believe that? Guess running away isn't going to be an option.
And last but not least, the most important rule of all. You are strictly forbidden from causing me harm while the game is underway. Anyone who defies me will become food for my bees. Try not to lose your cool.
A rather tyrannical, one-sided rule, isn't it? Does this mean we can't resist even if you use violence against us?
Don't worry, I will not lay a finger on any of you. The game will immediately cease if the sponsor harms a participant without just cause.
In other words, they won't hurt us so long as we do what they say.
But you're the one who enforces these rules. You turn on us, we're entirely without recourse.
I intend to run this game as fairly as possible, otherwise things would be very boring. I promise not to violate the rules. Please trust me on that.
There's no way we can trust them, but we're in no position to argue.
Now then, that concludes the explanation of the rules. There are plenty of other hidden rules, but I'm not so inclined as to give them all away at this juncture. Come up with strategies on your own. Doing is learning.
Sponsor looked at all of us and shouted,
Special Defense Unit maggots, participants of my game, assume your new roles as proud hunters and claim as many invaders as you can. The invader hunt has hereby officially begun.
Not so much as a moment to prepare, the game was on. But I wasn't sure how I was supposed to handle our newly assigned task. Decided to go back to my room and prepare to leave school grounds. The Invader Hunt is a point-based hunting game. Decided to review the rules of the game. The rules themselves were simple. All we really had to do was hunt invaders. However, the game field is outside school grounds. Even if we killed an invader that happened in a school facility or in the schoolyard, it wouldn't count. Basically, no matter what we do in a defensive battle, it wouldn't be worth any points. If we wanted points, we had to go out exploring and hunt down any invaders we come across. It's way too dangerous to constantly be fighting out there. If we died outside school grounds, the drones wouldn't collect our bodies, and the Revive-O-Matic wouldn't revive us. Death would truly be final. We have to be careful so we don't die. If we want to do that, we should probably form teams. In a team, there'd be someone there to have our backs. We could look after one another to keep each other alive. Typo in the game. They just say after one other when it should be one another. We need comrades if we want to survive. Okay, before I go out, I should find someone to partner up with. Decided to go talk to everyone to see if anyone wants to team up with me. For some reason, when I went out onto the roof, everyone was already there. I hit tab. There was no sign of Darumi or Hiriko, but almost everyone else was there.
I wanted to team up with Darumi! Takumi!
Oh, everyone! Great timing! I just figured out a way we can survive this game. Do you mind if we talk? Everyone rushed over to me and I explained the necessity of forming teams. I think we should at least be in pairs. Trying to do the solo will just end in a game over the moment you take a lethal hit.
Yeah, we were just saying the same thing. We should work in teams, I mean.
We were actually just deciding the teams.
In short, we're right in the middle of a draft meeting.
Kako pulled out a piece of paper with the numbers of each team written on it.
The first team is us boys and Sister Dearest. And the second team is all of the girls. We might end up spending a lot of time together from now on, so we thought grouping up by gender would make sense.
What we're worried about is Yugamu, who's nowhere to be found.
He's a boy, but it's entirely possible he'd like to stick with Miss Kirifuji and Miss Magadori, as he's done up to this point.
But if we put Yugamu in Team 2, then we should put Hiriko in Team 1.
Miss Shizuharu is very strong, so we're discussing giving preferential negotiating rights to the weaker team.
Preferential negotiating rights? This really is like a sports draft. By the way, what team do you want me in? Makes sense if I was in the male-centric team, but...
You have to play alone. Nobody wants you.
What?! I was so shocked that my voice withered away mid-exclamation. Why? Why am I the only one being left out? Don't tell me you guys are still suspicious of me. I thought we cleared things up about Gaku. I didn't kill him! It was the sponsor, wasn't that obvious? No, we're all on the same page there. They're definitely the one who killed Mr. Mariko. They destroyed Saray too. They're behind everything. Then why? Mrs. Sumino, have you forgotten? You killed Mr. Atsuki. Sure, but why bring that up again? He was a traitor! He had to go! Even if I grant you that, he was still one of us. You had a comrade who could kill another comrade without batting an eye. Would you want to team up with them in a killing game?
No way. You've got to be kidding.
But... And whenever you do anything, someone invariably ends up dead.
You're cursed! Do us all a favor and get out of here!
Okay, well that's really mean, Ima. Ima's just like telling me to kill myself, essentially.
You're more than cursed. You're the Grim Reaper.
What the fuck, Kako? I expect this from your brother. I expect your brother to tell me to kill myself, but not you. The Grim Reaper? It stung, but I couldn't argue. It was true that I was the common denominator in all of the deaths so far. I came back to the past and immediately killed Eito. Because I ignored the message on the blackboard on day 4. Gaku was killed the next day. And 2 days ago I decided to join the killing game and encouraged everyone to join with me. And because of that, Urara died so brutally. If you hadn't convinced us to join this game, Lady Kurara would still be with us. It's all your fault! All of it! Hey! I didn't convince you of shit. I did convince the Tsukumo twins and Takemaru. I did convince them. But that was Darumi. She stole your sword and got you over here. That wasn't me. So it's a little unfair. Give her back! Give Lady Kurara back to me!
The blood of Lady Kurara is on your hands!
Yoshika drew close to me, letting out a pained cry. I didn't bring myself to meet her eyes, which were now red and swollen from crying.
Oh.
Yoshika, no! Roko put herself between us and embraced Kyoshika. Blaming Takumi won't bring her back. It'll just make it hurt even more. But, knowing how to swallow your sorrow is part of fighting. We need to be strong right now. I'm sorry, Takumi. Kyoshika understands, I swear. She knows it's not your fault Kurara died. She has no outlet for her grief, so she's just taking it out on you. I was so shocked that I couldn't utter a single word. I had no idea everyone had so much contempt for me. All I ever wanted to do was make everyone happy. That was why I came back. Where did it all go wrong? I swear, Lady Luck or Fortune, whatever the hell she's called, turned against you the moment you offed Eito. Sheesh, this whole slew of shit speaks for itself. Not even I can help you out there. Sorry, but you're on your own.
Sorry, Takumi.
Everyone left one after the other, leaving me all alone on the rooftop. Felt total despair. This was my first time being so obviously and intentionally isolated. I always had Karua by my side in the TRC.
And my mom and dad were always waiting at the dinner table whenever I went home. And now, here I was, all alone. I would have to face this game of death all by myself. Nobody would ever want to team up with the Grim Reaper. But then, I thought of something.
Huh?
That's right. Hiriko. I saw Hiriko in my mind's eye. On day 5, she took me to second to last Defense Academy. I said we needed to bring in a second team to increase our combat power. I never really tell what she's thinking, but she's a surprisingly caring person. She might be willing to work with me on this. Maybe I should ask Hiriko if she'll team up with me. Feeling a sliver of hope, I decided to stop by Hiriko's room. I was praying hard as I rang her doorbell. Please, Hiriko, you have to answer. If you forsake me too, then it's all over. Maybe my prayers were answered because... Takumi, what do you need at this hour? Hiriko, thank God you're still here! I was almost tearing up with happiness. I'm so glad you're here. So glad. The moment I met you, you stirred my soul. Can I go back inside? You're creeping me out. No, wait, just hear me out, please! You're not about to try to tell me about the word of God, are you? No! I explained everything that had just happened. I didn't leave out a single detail. I told her how they called me the Grim Reaper. How no one would team up with me.
At school, no one wants to be my friend.
And then Hiriko goes, yeah, I can't relate at all, but I know who can. Doremi! Cassy, Fortune is protecting Ato, yes. Except I actually killed him in cold blood.
So your already very low popularity has now hit rock bottom, then?
It hurts when you lay it out like that, but in a nutshell, yes. At this rate, I'll have to do the invader hunt all alone. I'm begging you, Hiriko. There's no one else I can trust. Please team up with me. I lowered my head and pleaded sincerely. I believe that if anyone would lend me a hand to pull me out of my predicament, it would be Hiriko, but...
I'm afraid I must disappoint you.
My hope was crushed. Is there anything I can do to change your mind? If you team up with me, I'll work myself to the bone for you. I promise I'll be useful to you.
It's simply not possible. I will not be teaming up with you for this game.
Do you think I'm the Grim Reaper too?
Please, I don't believe in that kind of superstitious nonsense. I simply have my own situation to deal with. Besides, I already have a partner.
Yeah, it's Doremi, I bet. You do? Just then.
Get lost, Takumi! Mr. Hiriko is all mine!
Doremi!
Bark, bark! Woof, woof! She's mine! All mine!
Oh. Stupid puppy. I told you not to come out. Go back into your doghouse like a good girl.
Don't be mad at me, Mistress Hiriko!
What's going on? Why is Doremi barking?
You know how this one's been an overexcited nuisance since the killing game was announced, right? So I turned her into my dog.
I don't understand in the slightest. This just in, vanilla white boy learns what kink is.
Basically, I used strength to make her submit, and it broke her a little.
Come to think of it, Doremi had been unusually quiet during the announcement of the rules. I guess she was already a dog at that point.
I have a responsibility to her as her owner. I'll be playing the game with her.
I wish I could break her a little.
Go away! No boys allowed in the Yuri zone!
Take screenshot. Hold on, I think there's a way on my stream deck to take a screenshot too. Where's the button? Where's the screenshot button? Oh no, I don't have the screenshot button. Damn, my bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah! No boys allowed in the Yuri zone! She's all mine!
I ain't
instinctively fled after being ferociously barked at by Darumi.
Ah.
I guess I'm on my own then. I felt strangely refreshed after being so cleanly rejected. Fine, I'll play by myself. I'll hunt down the invaders on my own. Survive all on my own too. Half sulking, I headed for the entrance hall. I think we should beg Hiruko for the key to Ava's cage. There was someone unexpected waiting for me when I arrived at the entrance hall.
How pitiful that you must go all alone. Are you going to hunt or be hunted?
Ah.
Huh? Were you waiting here so you could laugh at me?
No, I merely came to give you some information. I failed to mention it earlier, but I have added more fire extinguishers. Now you may go outside at any time. You should all hunt whenever it pleases you.
They're pretty prepared. How long have they been planning this?
Now then, go out there and hunt! Struggle away for my amusement!
It's dangerous to stray too far from the school. I should try to find invaders as close by as possible. I'm pretty sure a decent number of invaders were wandering around the city to the south. We'll head over there today. Just as I thought, there was a large number of invaders inhabiting the nearby city. They roamed around the ruins like zombies with no will of their own. They were all just basic cannon fodder. I couldn't defeat them on my own. I sensed a presence and glanced up in the air to see one of the sponsor's bees were tailing me. Must be here to count my points. Okay, here goes. I stifled my breath and slowly crept up on one of the invaders. Time to attack with everything I've got! Wanted to attack, but my legs froze. I couldn't move. Am I scared? I'd fought on my own plenty of times before. There's a difference between choosing to go it alone and having no alternative. I was going to have to fight alone forever. I was scared of confronting that truth. But I can't just cower forever, can I? Took a deep breath and steeled myself. Ha! This time, I leapt out in front of the invader. Battle? A little battle for the Cass.
Let's go. My turn.
Okay, cool. I can still use my potions and everything.
Here we go. There. My turn. Take this. Got it. Here we go. Time to use it. Say
this
when.
Is gonna fucking suck with like no other units.
Ha! Let's go. That's it.
Yeah. I should have drank a defense potion, actually. They're all gonna fucking hit me.
Here we go. Yeah! All right, my turn. Here we go. Take this! Say when. Yeah! Got it! My turn! Say when. All ready when you are.
3 waves! What if Aetha just randomly came back to life and teamed with me?
Good to go.
Wouldn't that be mad funny?
Let's go. Take this!
What if Aether had like one line of dialogue and vanished again? No one commented on it. Trainer appears. Wow, Takumi, you're doing really bad out here. Looks like you could use some help. But then he doesn't help or anything, he just disappears. I was already exhausted, even though I only killed off a few minions. I can't come back if I die out here. The lingering fear of death weighed heavily on my mind and body. But I couldn't afford to rest. I had to do whatever it took to get more points. Not to mention... He does look so tired. He's an Eevee boy. Invaders drawn by the sound of fighting were showing up one after the other. They were beginning to surround me. Prepared to face the next battle with scarcely any time to breathe in between.
Say when. This should do it.
Hydrate! Okay, I got my water. And sip sip. Like, imagine it's in one of those moments where everyone's in a group yapping and he just pops up, I think it's a good idea, and then vanishes again.
My turn!
That would be pretty funny.
Yeah! I've got this. Yeah! Got it! Say when. There! Here we go. Yeah! All right, good to go. Take that!
No.
Let's do this.
Move
Hard.
again.
Say when. That's it.
No.
Let's do this. Here we go.
Move again.
Say when. Yeah! Got good to go. Yeah!
No.
Say when.
Move again.
I've got this.
Yeah.
Take that!
There we go. Again! No matter how many I kill, more just keep cropping up. Invaders kept streaming in until I was completely surrounded. They were just mooks, but there were way too many of them. My stamina was at its limit.
I wish I wasn't alone.
And then Etoile of the Queen's Decree appeared and said, "Oh, you wish, do you?" And then he snapped his finger, and the entire Queen's Decree crew popped up, and now it's a fan fiction crossover, baby! I needed to toughen up, but just telling myself that wasn't doing anything. For the first time, I truly felt how alone I was. At this rate, I'll die without anyone ever knowing.
I'll help you out, Takumi.
Yugamu! Listen, he had 100 endings. He could have snuck in one Queen's Decree ending. You never know. He was just so inspired by here's Spook's game, tabletop roleplay game, the Queen's Decree. I heard a voice and turned around. Standing there was...
Yugamu! Of course. Showing up uninvited, but sorely needed. It's everybody's beloved Yugamu Omokage.
I was hoping for Eito, but I guess it's the other Yaoi! Let's go! Yaoi time! Fuck you, Daughterby! No girls allowed in the Yaoi zone!
What are you doing here? Were you trying to score some kills out here too?
Hold on, they actually look so Yaoi, I need a screenshot of it.
We can talk later. Let's take care of these things first. Our first joint effort.
There's something creepy about how he put it, but I was grateful for him in the moment. Hell yeah, I love me some Yaoi! Our breaths synced up. I began to clean up the swarm of invaders.
Ready when you are.
Guys, it's the red and blue gaze. Just as the Tumblr shaman predicted.
Let's do this. I can't wait. Time for me to move. This'll do. I can't wait. Stinks, doesn't
Human
it?
needs a streak of red hair. You're so right.
Let's go. I've got this. Ha! All right, good to go. Take this. Got it. I'm good to go. This may hurt. You make a lovely corpse. Let's get to the killing. My turn. Time to use it. Say when. Ha!
No.
Good to go.
Boostimo Anima.
Gotta
Move
push
again.
Say when. Take this.
Damn, it's almost dead. Yeah, sure.
Let's do this. All right, let's go.
The Yowie. It's so beautiful.
Take this. I can't wait. Ha! Say when. Ha! Here we go.
Move
Hard.
again.
Let's do this.
Die, little creature.
Got it. I'm good to go.
Die, little
Experiment
guys.
time.
And turn.
Good to go.
Bros chilling in the room 5 feet apart because they're not gay. S-rank. S-rank. Little SC ranky for the Cassy. Yeah, baby! Is that all of them? Seems so. I didn't sense any trace of them. Well fought, Takumi. You were in quite a predicament considering it's the first day. I couldn't believe it. I was shocked to see how they just kept coming. I was almost killed by a bunch of weaklings. Fighting truly isn't something to be done alone. Right, I didn't get to properly thank you. You saved me, Yugamu. Thank you. If you hadn't run into me here, I might have been the first to be eliminated from the invader hunt. Oh, no need to thank me. It wasn't by coincidence that we met here. It wasn't? Yes, I've been following you all morning. You had no idea, did you? Tailing people is one of my specialties. Was he just joking to play off his embarrassment? No, that doesn't seem like what's going on here. He really was following me. And it makes sense why he showed up at the perfect time to save me. But why? What was the point of following me? Oh, for the love of murder. Oh, I didn't read his full thing. Don't be so wary of me, Takumi. I'm not going to eat you, alright? Although you look plenty delicious to me. How could I not be wary of an assassin? Yugamu Omokage, the descendant of a family of assassins. Well, come right out and ask. Why were you following me? I was figuring out my timing. I wanted to come gallantly to your rescue if you found yourself in trouble. Then I'd be able to show you how useful I am. Call it a courtship display. Oh god, he has been gay for us! Why is everything you say so creepy? Well, that's the long and short of it. He muttered as he held out his right hand to me.
Takumi, would you team up with me?
It's offering to form a team. It was all I ever wanted in my isolation, but every ending I 180 my opinion on Yugamu again. Where's that this time, Zero? Are we thinking highly of him?
Why do you want to team up with someone everyone hates? Wouldn't you rather be with Nozomi or Kyoshika or the others?
Ah.
I don't do well in groups. Honestly, I'd rather enjoy my kills alone, but going in alone is too risky. So I thought butting up with the odd man out would be just the thing. Dude waiting around for someone to get in trouble to save them, calling it a courtship display is the gayest shit I've ever heard. Affectionate. Right? Is that really the only reason? Made sense, but it's hard to decipher his true intentions. I was sure he was planning something, given that he went out of his way to ask me after I'd been ostracized, but if I turned down his offer, I'd have to hunt alone forever. Well, will you join me or not? What do I do? Should I team up with Yugamu? Another choice! Of course we want that gay shit! We are here for the gay shit. Well, you're stuck with me for a while then. I shook Yugamu's hand. Whether he could be trusted was beside the point. I simply couldn't carry on like this all by myself for much longer. For now, I would team up with Yugamu. I'm glad to see our hearts are in tune with each other, partner. Wanna try for the best couple award while we're at it? Don't think they're giving out awards here. Also, you and I are not a couple. Well, Yugamu and I were trading quips, we heard it. Yo, did you hear that nuke? And then we're the last two humans left on Earth, and the only way to repopulate the Earth is by And then Takumi goes, but we're both boys! And Yugamu goes, it doesn't matter, as he tenderly touches our cheek. The face cheek, not the other one. What the? There was an ear-splitting sound and the earth shook. But it wasn't an earthquake. It felt more like... I sense a torrential gush of overwhelming energy. Somebody with incredible power is present nearby.
Yeah.
Don't tell me commanders are joining the hunt. That would be bad news. Just the two of us wouldn't be enough to deal with the commander. A little bit of reconnaissance would go a long way right now. Tiptoe after me quietly as you can manage, Takumi. Right. What if it was just Ava blowing up the fucking school and we really are the last two people? We cautiously made our way towards the source of the sound, hiding behind pieces of rubble along the way. And then...
Hey! You saw that, Mistress Hiroko? My 18th invader kill! How have you been treating them?
Okay, no, it's just some of my favorite girls.
The
Well,
bloodiest
one of my favorite
brand
girls.
of carnage only I can dish out. What else? Now save your breath for tearing them from limb to limb. Let those entrails fly. Let the bloodworks explode far and wide.
Oh, my Mistress Hiroko! Nobody goes wild as beautifully as you! Your rampaging form electrifies me! You're everything I long to become!
It's just Team Yuri versus Team Yaoi, and to make sure it's balanced, each of us gets an insane blue-haired person.
Yeah.
Those two are enjoying this way too much. They aren't hunting anymore. They're just straight up massacring every invader they see. It kills me to say this, but I'm afraid we must cede the best couple award to them. Something feels off, though. Yuriko's always been strong, but when did Darumi get so powerful? She hadn't joined any defensive battles before this, and should be woefully unfamiliar with combat. The euphoria of finally being able to take part in a killing game has likely unlocked the latent potential in her hemo anima, making it bloom. I think it'd be mad funny if Darumi just had a permanent fucking buff after this route. That's an unconventional way to unlock latent potential. Why the gripe? Potential is logic-defying by definition. Also, we should totally call it a day and head back now for some geisha. Who said that? They've likely already murdered all the invaders in this area anyway. Yeah, we've earned enough points today. Let's go back and rest up for tomorrow. We made our way back and decided to drop by the leisure lounge before returning to our rooms. Look at that! Hiriko and Darumi are at the top of the leaderboard. As expected, Shoma's at the bottom because he's allergic to violence and he's going to fucking die. We checked the leaderboard.
Unsurprisingly, those two are in the top spots. I expect they'll be staying ahead of the pack for a long time to come.
I think it is interesting to note that, like, the rankings do match kind of everyone's bloodlust kind of levels. You know, minus Takumi, who's just up high because he's pro-tech powers. Hiriko and Darumi killing like crazy. Takumi, Yugamu, you know, next bloodlust. Moko and Takemaru are up high, and so is Kyoshika. Moko and Takemaru are just like, yeah, battle, yippee! Kyoshika's just like a hardened warrior. Nozomi being the next highest is crazy, considering that, like, she's a healer and doesn't have proper hemoanima. But Tsubasa does just vomit a lot, I guess. Tsubasa's also a support, too, I guess. So, like, she's not meant for fighting. Just Nozomi's more support because she's healing. And Ima and Kako being bottom with Shoma is kind of crazy. It almost makes me think that those three maybe just haven't fought at all. Like, huh, Ima's been like, no, sister dearest, don't go fighting, you'll get hurt.
I'm in 3rd place? Honestly, I thought I'd be much lower than that. Well, I did take out quite a number of invaders today. And I'm in 4th. If we keep this up, we won't fall to the bottom of the rankings in the first round, at least.
First round of this game will last till day 35. Whoever finishes last in each round will be executed. I decided I wouldn't keep tabs on where the others were placed. I will. Ensuring my own survival is more important. Besides...
You're cursed! Do us all a favor and get out of here!
You're more than cursed! You're the Grim Reaper!
The blood of Lady Kurata is on your hands!
Sheesh, this whole slew of messed up shit speaks for itself. Not even I can help you out here. I shouldn't be letting the people ostracizing me live rent-free in my head anyway. Phew, what a day. Constant fighting and stress of possible death had strained my mind and body to their limits. I wanted to rest early to recover from the fatigue, but...
Hey!
Care to explain what you're doing in my room? I thought we were having gay sex. I said no! It's just something buddies do, right? And that's what we are. Buddies, partners, bosom chums. It goes without saying we need to be joined at the hip. Join your own hips and get out of here. Come on, bud, humor me. Pretend we're brainstorming strategies for the rest of the hunt. How about that? This game's more of a marathon than a sprint, so we gotta come up with a long-term plan.
Oh.
Playing it by ear the whole time's bound to lead us to quick and easy deaths. Celebration confetti! Yay! Celebration for the Yowie! Yippee! Yowie! Makes a very good point. Can't you at least make it clear whether you want to be disgusting or discreet? Who would I be if I didn't dabble in a little bit of both? Call me a double dipper if that's what turns you on.
Hey!
In your dreams! After that, we spent several hours discussing strategies for surviving the killing game in the days to come.
You never will then.
Ah.
Bedtime already. Time flies when you're having so much fun. If you don't mind, Takumi, we can continue the rest of this conversation in bed. Of course I mind! It's about time you go to your own room! Oh, Takumi. Throwing me out after our exciting intercourse without any pillow talk at all? How cold is your heart?
Hey!
Stone cold. Out. Now. Guys, this is just Arthur and Sketch of Queen's Decree. This is still the Queen's Decree route. After chasing Yugamu out of my room, I crawled into bed and closed my eyes. I had to grab every second of sleep I could to let my body
my tired body recover, but... Give her back! Give Lady Kurara back to me! I swear, Lady Luck or Fortune, whatever the hell she's called, turned against you the moment you off, Dado. Oh. I will not be teaming up with you for this game. Erg. Their words from this morning reverberated around my mind, preventing me from slipping into a restful slumber. How did it turn out like this? I came back in time to lead everyone toward a brighter future. So why am I being so despised? I wouldn't give to return to those happy days.
Ah.
Let today's hunt begin. I trust you're ready, Takumi. Yeah, ready when you are. Day 2 of the invader hunt. We went out to explore the city again. To earn points by hunting down any invaders we can find. Found some right off the bat. Check out that swarm of invaders at 2 o'clock. I turned in the direction Yugamu mentioned and found the invaders lurking behind a ruined building, like he said. I don't think they've noticed us yet. Let's get closer and catch them by surprise. Put on your pussy boots and slink behind me, Takumi. Sure. Siri, what's pussy boots? Yugamu had clearly adapted well to the rhythm of the game. He knew how to take quick and decisive action to earn points for our continued survival. I, on the other hand, my feelings had yet to catch up to the strange situation of me participating in a killing game with him as my teammate. What was I doing? Why did Yugamu propose a partnership in the first place? Was my life even worth living if I had to kick someone else down to do it? There were so many things in my mind, but... Come on, Takumi. Time to sound the death knell for them. I didn't have the luxury of time to think them through. Fighting to survive was the only thing I could afford to do now. Battle? Battle? Battle. Battle time. Sorry, I was refilling my water cup. Okay. What do we have here? What do we have here? You good? Oh, okay. Water cup. It holds a lot of... I have a new cup. My last cup had like a bug in it that landed in there sometimes, so I was like, oh, fuck, I need a new cup. And now this one holds more water than the good old Wesky cup.
Let's go.
Oh, were you worried about me? Was chat worried about me?
Ha! Good to go. Let's go. This should do it. I've got this. Take that!
No, I was thinking, God,
all right.
What the fuck just landed in her cup?
I can't wait.
Okay, well, first of all, bitch. Second of all, bitch.
Stinks,
Third of all,
doesn't it?
bitch.
Time for me to move. I'm good to go. I'll just put this here. I can't wait. Such a beautiful death. Ready when you are. Time to use it. Here we go. That's it. Got it. Good to go. Yeah. All right. Ready when you are. Not bad. I've got this. Ha! Got it.
Sorry,
chat, Spooks came in looking for dishes, and so she saw like a single bowl on my desk, and I held up like a finger to be like, wait 1 moment, and I leaned over and picked up 2 more dishes from my floor, and then she gave me a sad look. I proceeded to grab another dish that was on my desk out of view, and she just gave me like the saddest look I've ever seen Spooks make.
Here we go.
She was not happy.
Take that! My turn!
Secret dish. Indeed, secret dishes. I have a problem with hoarding dishes at my desk. So I think one was like a cereal bowl, one was the plate from toast.
Time for me to move.
Was... Wrong move. One was
Let's
a cup
do this.
that I had water in, and I think one was a bowl for my pretzels.
Yeah! Let's go. Take this!
Oh fuck, I forgot to give her another cup. Hold on, chat, hold on. She's gonna hate me. Hold on. Yeah, dog, she hated me for that one. She was like, no room in the dishwasher. Do we get them all? It's too early to be celebrating. More enemies are waiting in the wings. Invaders approaching at 3 o'clock. We got this, yowie boy. They just keep coming. I prepared for the next battle with scarcely any time to breathe in between. Okay, so
I
first...
can't wait.
Nope, wrong. I want you to make that guy in the back bleed.
Hurts. Let's do this. I've got this.
Kumi,
This should
attack
do it.
potion.
My turn. Ha!
I'm too Canadian to have a bunch of dishes. I just have like 2 Tim Hortons cups.
Let's go.
Imagine not keeping a bunch of dishes at your desk. LMAO.
Oh, ready when you are.
So what does being Canadian have to do with that?
Yeah! Got it. Here we go. Ha!
Canadians love Tims. And not dishes?
Stubborn, aren't they?
You hate you hate eating food on plates and stuff?
Ready when you are. Yeah! Here we go. There! I never thought they'd be this good.
Actually, they're pretty 50-50 on Tim's, depending on the swing towards loving Tim's.
I'm not finished yet. You've got me all excited.
No, I'm too busy having 3 Tim's cups on my desk to have dishes on my desks. Huh. I mean, if
I
you're
won't
really
give
listening,
in.
you'll notice that some of mine are on the floor, so...
Stinks, doesn't it? I've got this. My turn. Let's go. Gotta push it. Say when. Here. All right, I've got this. Here we go. Time to use it. Say when. Take that.
Floor dishes is
My
crazy affectionate. I don't think it's very affectionate. I don't think you're being very
I've still
affectionate
got
about
some
this.
kills in me. I won't give it. This'll do. I never thought they'd be this good.
Damn.
Good to go. This should do it. Let's do this. That's it.
S rank again, baby. I'm so skilled. I'm so good at this game. Hiding outside is tiring. My body resists me whenever I think about how death is permanent out here. You need to relax, Takumi. At this rate, you'll kill yourself first before the enemy has the chance. I don't get it. How are you so calm? You're not even perspiring. I wouldn't be much of a professional assassin if I let every other spot of good murdering get me down, would I? Hey, what's your secret? How do I kill the enemies efficiently while conserving as much stamina as possible? The secret is your heart. That is to say, your frame of mind. Get it in your head that the act of killing is nothing special at all. Nothing more than mundane work. Mundane work? Like hitting a nail with a hammer. Like turning a screw with a screwdriver. Just dull, repetitive work to be repeated without much thought or physical strength. So basically, I psych myself into believing it's nothing? Does that really work? Am I gonna joke ending again, or is it a more serious ending? Also, hi, Hordian! It's a more serious one, I think. We're in like a killing game route. Anything more concrete? Like a better way to move my body or something? Your body movements are virtually perfect, Takumi. There's nothing to critique. So what's left is your mentality, right? Just give it a shot. You've got nothing to lose. Hi there, Hordian honey. What have you been up to? I miss seeing your handsome face around. Come here, let me blow you a little kiss. Mwah. I hope a handsome guy like you isn't working too hard. So, yeah, okay. Pretend the act of killing's the most boring job in the world. Just dull, repetitive work. No problem, Hordian. Despite my misgivings, I decided to try out Yugamu's suggestion. I crept up to an invader that happened to be meandering about nearby and launched a surprise attack. Without entertaining the fear that threatened to well up from within, I quietly lifted up my sword and brought it down nonchalantly. This was just work, something that had to be done. No need to think too much about it. Go after the next enemy as I repeated those thoughts to myself. Detach yourself. Now to answer your question of what I've been up to, I just beat Final Fantasy X for the first time. Nice! It's just work. Detach yourself. It's just work. Incredible performance, Takumi. It's like you've become another person. Yes, you have an aptitude for killing. I sensed it the moment I laid eyes on you. An aptitude for killing? Me? I think you need to get your eyes checked. Might sound strange coming from me, but I wasn't good at such things at all. I tended to miss the obvious, and my reflexes were average at best. I don't have an aptitude for anything. Gifts show up in many different ways. Sometimes they manifest later in life. Later in life? You'll understand one day. I wasn't happy to be left hanging like that, but I knew he would just be evasive if I tried to press the matter, so I didn't. Anyway, we should focus on the hunt for now. Now that I seem to be getting my mind under control, I wanted to get used to the hunting at one go as well. Let's go look for the next group of enemies. I feel like I can take down another 15 before calling it a day. No, I think we should call it a day now. We've earned enough points. But I was just getting the hang of it. And that's when it gets dangerous. Everything in moderation, including assassinations. Besides, keep on hunting, we'll run into them sooner or later. You okay with that? Them? Just as I was wondering who Yugamu could be talking about. Over here! This will be our starting point for the hunt today! Don't fall behind, you losers! I heard a familiar voice coming from somewhere nearby. Quietly made my way toward the voice and peered out from behind some rubble.
starting to use my hemo anima better. Not even a commander can stop me now. I think. Confidence is the name of the game, sister dearest. You and I both know nothing can stand in the way of our newly awakened powers and strengthened bonds.
Don't start getting carried away, you two! Thinking you're invincible because you learned a thing or two is the best way to die on the battlefield. You little chicks are gonna stay behind my big, strong pinions for now. I ain't gonna let any of you die on my watch. I'm gonna protect y'all with my life in the name of Takamaru Yakushiji.
They're hunting here too? Hakimaru, Ima, and Kako weren't the only ones. I could see Tsubasa, Nozomi, and the others in the distance as well.
Erg, why does fighting invaders outside the academy seem so much more graphic? It's like I'm really killing something alive. And all that blood. So much blood. The feel of the invader it took down still lingers on my hands.
Tsubasa, are you okay? I can give you a back rub if it makes you feel better.
I think a big one's coming. Why did I bring any barf bags with me?
Ow, Wesker pillow. Lady Tsubasa's about to start puking like a fountain in a fancy park. Is there anything we can give her in place of a barf bag? Ow, Wesker pillow. Ow! Alas, necessity knows no decorum. Lady Tsubasa, heave into my sheath bag if you must. Hello. Why'd you bold me? Why, Zero, why did you bold me? Are you sure, Kyoshika? Isn't that the Holy Jumanji Sword's pajamas? The Holy Jumanji Sword is a party animal with a soft spot for the ladies. She'll understand. You never get bald for a pillow fight, no. Now come, Lady Tsubasa. Let it all out and hold nothing back. Yippee, my hair's back.
I'll be fine for now. I pushed everything down with sheer willpower. Phew, the roiling stopped. Sorry guys, I haven't been feeling well since this morning.
I do still have my hat, yippee.
You don't have to mind me. Go on and get more points for yourselves.
We're not supposed to mention that, Tsubasa. Looking out for one another's what teammates do. No wrestler worth their salt abandons their tag partners to get ahead in the match. Loyalty above self. None shall be left behind. It is the way of the warrior. Takemaru was desperately trying to protect Ima and Kako, who weren't used to fighting. Nozomi and the others refused to abandon Tsubasa even though she was holding them back. They were watching out for each other like true friends. I used to enjoy that sort of relationship with them too. I could feel my strength rapidly leaving my body. That's right, I've been alienated. What I just saw only served to cement that fact. All those kind and comforting words would never be for me. You look like you're in a lot more pain now than when you were fighting the enemies. That confirms it. Your fatal flaw is that fragile mind of yours. I left the place quietly and made my way back to the school, taking care not to be seen by the others. Taking back with me nothing but an armful of distressing thoughts and feelings. Yukumu, I need gay sex, emergency gay sex right now.
Takumi, we're all dying to the commanders!
I sleep.
Yeah, Takumi, we can't fight this battle without you.
I sleep. Takumi, have gay sex with me. Yes, Yugumu! Got back to my room earlier than usual, but wasn't in the mood to do anything. Except to lie upright in bed and stare long and hard at the ceiling.
You never will then.
Suddenly realized it was already night. I knew I should be resting, but bad memories kept surfacing in my mind and pulling me back to wakefulness. Also, fuck, I just realized I still haven't given Eva her helmet to Kumi. We're such a bad person. She's gonna, like, fucking kill herself. Give her back! Give Lady Kurara back to me! Sorry, but you're on your own! I'm afraid I must disappoint you. Like I'm being punished just for being alive. The pain of being despised was more excruciating than anything the killing game or defensive battles could inflict upon me. In the first 100 days, it wasn't a happy ending by any means, but at least everyone was my friend. We had a barbecue.
Look at happy little Eito in the corner there. He's so cute. I kind of miss him sometimes.
We set up festival booths. We got testy with each other sometimes, but we always made up in the end. Our bonds became unbreakable. How do I repair our friendship? How? I was agonizing over this matter. Is that Yugumo? Maybe he wanted to discuss our strategy for tomorrow's hunt. Although I honestly wasn't in the mood to talk. It wasn't like I could simply drive away the only friend I had right now. Got up slowly and ambled to the door. When I opened it, I saw...
Hiruko! You're not my yaoi boyfriend!
Good. I was just about to kick the door down.
What are you doing here? Or rather, are you sure you want to be seen here?
I'm jinxed. Nothing good will come out of any association with me.
Oh.
Well, aren't you wallowing in self-pity today? Finally lost your mind after falling out of favor with everyone else? Including you, right? You think so? Yeah, I do. You didn't want to team up with me, like all the others. I went through hell and back after you left me in the lurch. Those invaders chased after me and surrounded me. I had no way out. They almost killed me. That wouldn't have happened if you hadn't turned me down.
Ooh, Takumi! We're getting into a little bit of incel logic. I'm gonna need you to take a deep breath and go to therapy.
It wasn't Hiruko's fault that I'd almost been killed. I knew it in my head, but my heart refused to stop these angry words from spilling out of my mouth. Hiruko said nothing in response to my irrational accusation at first. You're right. I could have handled that better yesterday. You were already crushed by everyone's unkind words and deeds. I should have been more considerate.
No, Hiruko! It is not your job to tailor your rejection to men.
So here's a token of reconciliation from me to you. She took out a box she'd been holding under her arm and handed it to me. Token of reconciliation.
Oh.
Open it. I think you'll like what you see. I took the box and gingerly lifted the cover. Inside was...
What?
It was the dead body of a gigantic bee. Is this some sort of sick joke? No, wait. This bee... Isn't this one of the sponsor's bees? You killed it? I did. I took advantage of the chaos after Kurara was killed to secure one. As a research sample. What sort of research? You can't be this stupid. Research that'll help us kill the sponsor and put an end to this travesty of a game. I was dumbfounded by how nonchalantly Hiruko talked about killing the sponsor. The sponsor's invincible. We can't kill them the way we are right now.
Oh.
We can, as long as we find a way to deal with the 2 weapons they wield. 2 weapons?
Oh.
The bee is the first. The other is that suit they're wearing.
I like how Doremi just stands in the corner of any frame that has, like, the sponsor with, like, that insane look on her face. Do you see her? Oh, okay, I'm not blocking her too much. Look at her! That spacesuit thing?
Yes, I believe that suit is the source of their invincible power.
He was right. We attacked the fellow with all of our might, but didn't even manage to scratch the suit. The outfit clearly had some special powers attached to it.
How confident are you of finding something?
Oh.
My research on the suit is already in progress. I expect to discover its weakness in the very near future.
Really?
Oh.
However, I'm too deeply involved in researching the suit to spare time for anything else. I've not done anything about that bee or the identity of the sponsor yet.
You're bringing me on board to deal with the lack of manpower.
Something like that. So are you willing to join me in my quest to bring down the sponsor?
If that were truly possible, I'd be more than happy to give her as much help as she needed. There are some things that are bothering me.
Huh?
You wanted my help. Why did you turn me down yesterday when I asked to team up? Then you wouldn't have had to come over again today to do this.
Where are your brains? Try to remember what my exact words were. I will not be teaming up with you for this game. Surely you understood the implication? That I would be teaming up with you outside of the game instead?
I'm gonna be honest, girl, I would not have assumed that either. Takumi's too autistic and- Takumi, you can't say that, you can't say- Oh, sorry, I guess I couldn't see past that big bush you were beating around. Can't say big bush to You've been nothing but dismissive of me so far. When I was alienated, you didn't try to take my side.
Yes, so we're clear. That doesn't mean you trust you or anything. Yes, I do think I could have handled that better, but can you blame me? I was still trying to figure out if I could trust the person you are right now.
The person I am right now. It sounded like there was a deeper meaning to her statement, but I decided this wasn't the time or place to pursue it.
The Takumi Sumino that I know is essentially a good person. He cherishes his friends, has a strong sense of justice, and possesses good leadership qualities. Someone worthy of my trust. However, you killed Eito on the night of day 2. A would-be traitor who had yet to do anything out of line. And that created some doubts in me. I had to wonder if the Takumi I'm seeing right now is the Takumi I know. And that is why I've been assessing you from a slight distance. To see whether you, and the person you are right now,
Can be trusted. She's basically hinting at the fact like we were the serial killer in the slasher route. And like she's trying to check to see if we're a killer again. It's starting to make sense now. Like why she wanted to come with me to second to last Defense Academy when I went there. She wanted to use the opportunity to ascertain my humanity.
we can chat later. Let's be on our way.
My makeup! You took off my lipstick and eyeshadow and eyeliner and everything.
I couldn't find a definitive answer to my question. Until that day, when the game sponsor appeared and fatally wounded Kurara. You were the first to attack that unknown enemy in order to save her, with no care what might happen to yourself. You were like a ray of light back then, and that's when I was convinced.
You are the Takumi I know. The same kind-hearted Takumi Sumino, with the most disheveled and generic mug, who always puts his friends above himself.
My tears threatened to spill over despite myself. I think there was someone who still had so much faith in me after being called the Grim Reaper by everyone else.
There, I said it. Now are you willing to work with me to bring down the sponsor? I'm not taking no for an answer.
I wasn't as cold-hearted as to say no to someone who had just bared so much of their heart to me. However, you know I want nothing more than to do just that. But I'm already in a team with Yugamu. What should we do about him?
He's welcome to join us. His knowledge in biology will be very helpful in analyzing the body of the bee.
May not want to go against the sponsor, though. When it comes to killing someone, it tends to err on the side of discretion and deliberation.
That's where your leadership abilities come into play.
Leader? What?
You have just been appointed the leader of the Anti-Sponsor Alliance.
Hang on a minute. Shouldn't the one who suggested the partnership in the first place be responsible for taking the lead?
You know I'm not the leader type. Barking orders is just not my kind of thing.
Excuse me, you expect me to believe you after all that tyranny you displayed in the previous 100 days?
Oh.
I'll leave the convincing to you, leader. The anti-sponsor alliance will turn this situation around.
Defeating the invincible sponsor of this game. It sounded impossible, but being told we could do this by Hiriko of all people, somehow it felt like we really could. Maybe the others would have a better opinion of me if I played a part in taking down the sponsor. Maybe we could become friends again. I fell asleep clinging to that small ray of hope that had lighted up in my heart. I don't like that they're having me save so often.
Ah.
Sorry, Yugamu, but we just saved, and we're at 9 o'clock, 3 hours of stream. The ominous save spot. For real, for real. Anyway. The next time I will be live will not be till Thursday, and I won't be the one live. It'll be Aurora. We're doing Art and Yap on her channel. And then after that, you guys won't see me until quite possibly next Tuesday. I have a busy weekend. It's a long weekend for us Americans. We're just so much cooler than you. Anyway, thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. He's leaving forever. I'm leaving forever and ever and ever after Thursday. Alright. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.